Today's game is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Pence Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV. Welcome to the Countdown to Tip-Off.
Tip-Off. We're here in Waterloo at East High School. I'm Dylan Doze, along with my sidekick, Brandon Lewis. Bobcats got their second win the other night. They go to 2-10. This Waterloo East team is 4-8. It's a beautiful day outside. Nice wintry mix. Warm inside. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, I'm looking for the Bobcats to come out to a quick start, get some early buckets to be able to, really set the tempo in this one. I think that's what they did the other night. They had, some good momentum and were able to, kind of get that going and keep it going throughout the second half. Got the younger players involved. Sidney Capeyu got on a hot run. So I look for a quick start here tonight. That could set up good things.
And that, I couldn't say it any better. That's why Brandon Lewis is the voice of the Bobcats. Great job, Brandon. But when we come back, we'll have the Brown Shoes Fit key area matchups. You're watching the Countdown to Tip-Off here on KFJB-TV and listening on News Talk 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And we're back on the Countdown to Tip-Off in our Friday Showcase. It's now time. Let's take a look at the key matchups from around the area, presented by Brown Shoe Fit in Marshalltown. Brandon.
Valley and Dowling Catholic tonight in girls basketball. That's number 4 versus number 6. That'll be a good matchup. Also, Ankeny and Waukee tonight. Number 12 versus number 13. And Pleasant Valley's number 2. They take on Muscatine. And some other big games around the area we'll be keeping an eye on. Ames and Mason City tonight. 2 teams that have 4 wins on the season. So we'll continue to update you throughout the night tonight.
Thank you very much. Brandon, Brown Shoe Fit with a wide variety of top quality shoes. When we come back, Brandon Lewis will have the Bruin Manufacturing Scouting Report.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You could also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to Weir McGraw Court here at Waterloo East High School. Now it is time for the scouting report on Waterloo East, presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown. Brandon.
Well, you mentioned Waterloo East, a little bit of a shorter team. They are 4-7 on the season coming into this one, but don't take that lightly. They are a team that does things well. They average nearly 17 steals per game, and they rebound it more on average per game than the Marshalltown Bobcats. So that is a couple areas I'm keeping my eye on here tonight. Probably going to put some pressure on you with a little bit of a smaller lineup. Yep. You got to be fundamental here tonight if you're the Marshalltown Bobcats and hang on to that basketball. If you commit 15 or more turnovers, likely ending up with a loss here tonight because this Waterloo East team will capitalize on those turnovers.
Yes, they will. Good matchup in store. That's your scouting report presented by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown, driven to provide innovative plastic molding and solutions. Coming up next is a Cat Connection and our pregame coaches interview. You're watching the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB-TV and listening on KFJB 1230 AM and 93.9 FM.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Welcome back into the Cat Connection right here on KFJB-TV. Georgia Jansen with the girls basketball squad with me. And, of course, our Cat Connection all brought to you by Top Crafters. Boy, our player of the week last week. Big congrats to you. Of course, played a nice game against Ames, a couple rebounds, 5 points in that one. We've seen you really gain some momentum on the season. How's it been going this season in your mind?
Well, I feel like I've grown a lot from going to open gyms this summer, and then now it's just, I feel like I've had a lot of growth.
Yeah. Is it a lot in your freshman season to kind of take in as far as, coaching styles and then managing homework and, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, sort of. Well, the homework isn't really too much of a problem for me, but it's different than last year. Yeah.
As the freshman season has gone along, earlier this week, you had a nice game against Hoover, 6.7 rebounds, being able to kind of get in there and be a post presence. How much pride do you take in being in the post and being able to get some of those tough rebounds?
I don't know. I just think it's because I'm tall. I have that ability.
Yeah. Something that I lacked. As a freshman, you're already taller than me, so you're doing all right in that category. As far as this squad goes, a little bit of a younger team, but I know you're, one of your teammates, a freshman, Millie Heitman. You two both have really shown progress this season. What's it say about a team that's continuing to develop like this?
Well, I think next year that we'll have a lot of connections and know how each other, how we're going to play, so it's a benefit to the team.
Yeah, sure. Of course, some good junior leadership. How much do you lean on somebody like Amaya Moore, who also plays in the post? Sydney Capeyu also sees time in there, too. Do you talk to each other and just kind of figure out different styles or game plans?
Yeah, I've seen some of the things that Amaya does, and I try them out for myself and see if they work.
Well, they've been working, so keep up the good work, all right?
Thank you.
That is Georgia Jansen, freshman for the Marshalltown Bobcat girls basketball squad. And our Cat Connection this week, all brought to you by Top Crafters. We are dedicated to building and installing the very best countertops. This is your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity top? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, LennoxECU.com, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Marshalltown, more than ever. Assured Partners, power through partnership. Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse. Jensen Ford, with you every mile along the way.
And we're back on the countdown to tip-off. I'm here with Coach Brian Murphy in the Iowa Kitchen Company pregame coaches interview. Coach, just coming off a big win Tuesday night. How are the girls getting ready for here tonight in Waterloo East?
It's been a physical practice this week. We know it's going to be a tough physical game. It'll be a full court game. We know they're going to pick us up full court. Doesn't matter what they do. Everything they do is physical and it's quick. So we got to make sure that we're both mentally and physically ready to anticipate and get ourselves up for that.
Yeah, Waterloo East, as you have said, smaller team, quick team. Jayla Stanford really is kind of their main young girl, but not the only one that can get it going. What are some of the things that Waterloo East brings to the table that may be difficult for the Bobcats here tonight?
First of all, they run a 5-out offense. Whenever you have the ability to that definitely gives you an advantage. They do a nice job of spacing things out, a lot of dribble drive action, and where they're drive kick till they get the right angle and then look to attack. So they've got several girls do a really good job of penetrating the paint, and then they've got a couple shooters on the outside. They like to try to spread it out. So we've got to make sure that we stop those dribble drives without help whenever we can, and make sure that we keep track of those shooters and make sure they have to make contested shots and don't give them free shots at the free throw line.
And with the Waterloo East Trojans being a much smaller ball club, what are you looking at to utilize the Bobcat size here tonight?
Well, first of all, we got to make sure we get the ball into the half court. We know we're going to have to break the press to run any offense, so that's our first step. And the number two is just making sure that we're deliberate. It's no secret that we're going to try to get the ball inside and take advantage of that. And we're anticipating they'll probably swarm every time we get there. So we've got to make sure that we know that once that ball gets inside, expect the swarm, kick the ball back out. It might be a second post entry where we actually look to score.
Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that's been the pregame coaches interview from Iowa Kitchen Company of Marshalltown. Let us design your dream space today with quality cabinetry and endless designs and styles to choose from. We'll be right back with the starting lineups.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to Weir McGraw Court, and here are your starting lineups. Starting with Waterloo East, the Trojans sit at 4-8, 0-3 in the Iowa Alliance North. Freshman Grayson Downing will start, the 5'7" freshman. Number 4, Jayla Stanford is their go-to. Number 11, Sienna Cody. Number 22, Natalie Hill. And number 32, Jade Latiker. For the Bobcats, starting Sarah Huffman and Aniston Borsch in the backcourt. Amaya Moore, Ellie Hughes, and Sydney Capeyu in the front court. When we come back, it'll be the tip-off here tonight, Bobcats and Trojans.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back in. You see the Marshalltown Bobcats getting ready. This place is going crazy. Camera's already shaking. The noise is deafening. Bring in my sidekick, the Orville Redenbacher connoisseur, Brandon Lewis. Brandon.
Get your popcorn ready. We are about ready to get going here tonight in Waterloo.
Yeah, this will be one of the, in our 3 years covering these games together, I have never remembered the Bobcats having a size advantage inside, and tonight that will be the case. 5 out from Waterloo East. Marshalltown will have that size advantage with Capeyu and Amaya Moore in this starting lineup. And here we get ready for the tip. Amaya Moore taps it back to Sydney Capeyu, hands it off to Aniston Borsch, and here come the Bobcats. Borsch guarded by Stanford. Huffman for three in the corner. Everything but in, and it's going to be a rebound, and here comes East and Sienna Cody, the freshman with a teardrop runner. No good, but she is going to be fouled. And they are going to call the foul on Ellie Hughes, the sophomore. Ellie Hughes picks up her first foul. Coach Brian Murphy gave Ellie high praise last night on Bobcat Live, calling her the best team defender that the Bobcats have. There she was a little bit slow in getting over. The first one is up, and it's going to be short front iron as, again, Sienna Cody, the freshman, averaging 6.6 points a game along with about 2.5 rebounds as she misses her first one and comes back up. Backspin is up, and it's pure. It's going to be 1-0 Waterloo East as they extend the pressure. Brandon earlier on said they cause 17 turnovers a game.
Yeah.
And then the Bobcats.
And there's one right there.
There it is. Number one right there. Bobcats.
If you ever get any time over 15 turnovers a game, it's going to be hard to win a game.
Right.
The Bobcat boys, I think, turned it over 6 or 7 times the other night and lost by 1.
Right.
Hoover, who only turned it over 4 or 5 times in that game. So, I mean, you look at that as a runner in the paint right here, no good, and Bobcats can't get that rebound. That's another thing East does really well. They force the jump ball, but, they rebound really well.
Yep.
Even though they're a smaller team, they get those steals. So I like the way the Bobcats started off as Huffman got a nice 3-ball look, but just not able to capitalize on it.
And Bobcats cause a turnover themselves. Capeyu gets it. Now she's putting it up far side to Maya Moore. Right-handed dribble crossover. Gets it back to Huffman in the corner. Little shake and bake. Shaked a little bit too long before she baked, and it's a travel. Second turnover for the Bobcats. As you were talking, the Bobcats, 2 turnovers so far. They almost average 31 a game.
Yeah.
That is
It's going to be hard to win a lot of games doing that.
And a lot of those 10 losses, that's been a big bugaboo for him. Amaya Moore couldn't get another second chance opportunity for East as Jemiah Caesar pulls it out. Caesar passes it over for a 3-ball back iron. No good by Latiker, and Capeyu clears. Coach Murphy talked a lot about Capeyu being able to handle both sides, play some positionless basketball there. Borsch looks to dribble, drive, reverse dribble, back cut on Huffman. Huffman nowhere to go, but is able to get it out to Moore.
Yeah, good ball movement right there, trying to find somebody open.
And then there's Stanford able to tap it away, but the Bobcats get it back, and Hughes thought Huffman was back cutting and threw it away. Left-handed layup is good, and that's Stanford's first bucket. She leads the Trojans with 11.5 points per game on the season, and she gets her first 2 of the night. Huffman picks up the dribble and throws it away. Just absolutely not what you wanted as Cody takes 2, and that's going to be a timeout. We're going to take one with them. Bobcats down 5, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. You're watching it on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Hey Bobcat Nation, my name is Tanya Mora and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And we're back here. For those of you listening on KFJB 1230 AM or 93.9 FM, we're here at Weir McGraw Court. If you're watching with us, Bobcats find themselves down 5-0, and again tipped away by Stanford, but Bobcats able to get it back. Borsch just baseball passes it into the stands, and another turnover by the Bobcats.
Aniston Borsch should be a shortstop at softball.
That she does have.
Whip that thing down there.
She does have Sophie Yonkin type arm strength there.
Rushed.
Yes.
Everything is rushed right now for the Bobcats. I mean, it's just trying to break the press in the backcourt. They've got to take that extra. Sarah Huffman, as a junior at this point in her career, she's got to be a little more relaxed. Can't be uptight. And then she picked up her dribble right over midcourt, and that's just a bugaboo. You get yourself trapped and work yourself into a bad situation. So got to do those little small things really well because East is taking advantage, up 5-0.
Yeah, and East knows what they're getting into the rack. And what there
you go, Maya.
Bobcats are going to get it back. But one of the things that has to be frustrating Coach Murphy is the second chance opportunities by a 5-guard lineup.
Yeah.
Amaya doesn't look to box her person out, is able to get a jump ball, but you got to turn and box out.
I got to say.
Force for three. Boom. Bucket. All right.
I was just about ready to say, I said get your popcorn ready. The popcorn here at Waterloo East, pretty good.
And then we're going to get an offensive foul as well. It looks like it's going to be an illegal screen on Ladai Latiker. And we're going to have a substitution as Grayson Downing is going to be replaced by Maya Norman.
Aniston Borsch coming in only 15% from three-point land, so not doing that a whole heck of a lot with effectiveness this season, but that was great to see her open up on the right wing there and get that three.
Yeah, she's got a good-looking shot. One of the things with the Bobcats is they get in such a tizzy that you're rushing everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And I thought that was a really good point you made. Everything looks rushed. It reminds me of when you wake up, when you miss your alarm, and then you have to get ready for work. And it's kind of how their offense is. Everything is you're tripping on your shoelaces. Bobcats are going to retain the basketball with 4:42 to go here in the first as Amaya Moore looks to inbounds on the underneath the basket. Hughes is wide open and doesn't look for the basketball, but the Bobcats are able to get it back.
Good job by Sydney.
Gets it into Huffman inside, and Huffman's going to be shooting two. She's fouled by number 11, Sienna Cody. That'll be Sienna's first foul of the night.
Yeah, El King, or not El King, that's a singer, El Hughes. El Hughes, a sophomore, she may be good on the defensive side, but the offensive side, she's really struggling to keep up on in that rush part. She's on that play, she's still figuring out where is she on the inbounds play, and at that point, everybody else is good to go. The inbounds comes to her, and then she wasn't ready. So it's just a learning process. It's still a young team there as Huffman not able to get the first free throw.
Yeah, Hughes is the lone sophomore, as Coach Murphy mentioned last night on the roster, as Huffman's able to get her second one. And a quick turnaround for Downing coming right back in for Latiker's going to sit. And again, it's a 5-guard lineup, so you'll see people substitute for everyone on Waterloo East here tonight.
Yeah.
Amaya Morse playing again. Defense gets the block, and they're going to call a charge.
Wow, good job. See, there's that defensive side showing up right there. You love that. And you get the ball back, your offense, maybe take the lead on this possession right here.
Yeah, Maya Moore was able to use her long arms to get the block, and if she's getting the block, Hughes slid under to take the charge. Stanford didn't like it, but the last time I checked, they don't ask if you like it.
Yeah, a reach-in foul is going to be called on Stanford here, so Bobcats will
be her second.
Keep the basketball. And it was
her third foul.
Wow, Borsch lost the basketball, and Sydney Capello came over, got it, and then she was immediately fouled. So
that they have that as a third foul on Stanford, and she's out there still. I don't know if the coaching staff doesn't recognize it or not, but she's the leading scorer. Capello a little up and under, no good, but a nice look.
Yeah, I like that.
It's going to stay with the Bobcats.
I like that. A little step through towards the bucket after you pick up your dribble. Why not, right? There's nobody else in the paint. It was a good look. You can live with that.
Yeah, well, we were talking Hoover the other night or not Hoover, it would have been Monday night against Jefferson where Capello wasn't even looking for her offense inside. And then see more of an aggressive play right now.
Yep.
I am shocked that they still have Stanford out there with 3 fouls. Huffman, jumper's going to be short, and a great job by Amaya Moore, and they're going to call a foul on her. That's rough because it looked like Maya Norman had no clue where the basketball was.
No, and Amaya knew, and she was trying to tip it out front and just got a little bit too much body contact right there. That's the thing with Amaya is that you love her aggressiveness, but then at times you're like, oh.
Yeah, well, Coach always talks about poise and intensity, and Amaya embodies one of those attributes more so than the other.
And I think intentionality, that will come too as the Bobcats get a turnover.
Ooh. Oh, Huffman picked it up way late, way too early, and just a bad shot trying to score in transition. Stanford coming the other way. Again, the junior guard has 3 fouls. Quick, Stanford takes to the lane, and oh my goodness, she is frustrated right away. And for me, if you see a player frustrated, you keep pressuring that player, so you can continue to get in their head.
And we will see Stanford finally come out here on the dead ball.
Yeah, Bobcats are going to take this time to make some subs as Hughes and Borsch come out, replaced by Georgia Jansen, last week's Calvin Rockets Player of the Week, and then Kinsley Bowie. So there are 3 of the 5 freshmen on the roster out there here, along with Huffman and Moore. Jumper is good as Sienna Cody gets her 5th point of the night. She's a nice-looking freshman. It's 7-4, Bobcats trailing.
He's one of their lankier players, too, which offers a little more size for them.
Huffman gets a pick from Bowie and then knocks it off her feet, but able to get the ball back. Gets it to the cutting Bowie off the glass. Good.
That's a great play by Kinsley to feel the pressure. Huffman was under it, and she goes where the defense isn't and beats him backdoor. Beautiful play.
That's a big deal for the Bobcats to be able, when that trap comes, to be able to move, without the ball, move to the open space and present yourself for a bucket. Bowie gets it over the timeline. It's 7-6. Bobcats down 1 to the 4-8 Waterloo East. Capello in the post, no good, but tapped out by Amaya Moore. Georgia Jansen tracks it down and shuffles the feet.
I like that, though. Bowie waited and then passed it in. Capello missed it, and Amaya tipped it out. Bobcats got it back. Unfortunately, Georgia travels with it, but I love the offensive set. It's something that we weren't seeing at the beginning of the year, and now we're seeing more of that fundamental basketball play. It leaves you very hopeful for the future here.
And taken right to the rack, but no good by Jemiah Caesar, and here come the Bobcats. Huffman with a slow jog, now down to a saunter across the timeline. Gets it out to Capello. Out in the far corner, looks for the cutting. Amaya Moore off the glass, no good, but is going to be fouled by the freshman Sienna Cody. And that looks to be Cody's, I believe, her 2nd foul. It's her 1st foul of the night. But that is 5 team fouls on Waterloo East. Moore's first one is up, back iron, no good. Second one is going to be up, and it's going to be short. And Bobcats come away empty-handed. So far, only 1 of 4. As Caesar crossovers on Capello, left-handed, no good, but Capello bumped her pretty good, and she's going to be shooting 2.
It's kind of a scooping launch right there. I mean, she was trying to scoop and score, but she launched that thing at the hoop.
The scoop and catapult.
Yeah.
As the sophomore Jemiah Caesar misses the first one, she's averaging just under 8 points. And quickly, Millie Heitman comes in for Amaya Moore. The second one is up, and that one's going to tickle the nylon, and it's going to be 8-6 with 1:59 left to go. As again they extend the pressure, Kinsley Bowie picks up her dribble, and Bobcats able to get across. Huffman looks ahead to Millie Heitman. Heitman down to Georgia Jansen.
Yahtzee.
Bucket, that's 2. Very good ball movement. That touched every single Bobcat player on that press breaker.
Oh, then
and
that
then
happens.
they split through every single Bobcat on that press breaker as Cody gets her 7th point. Kinsley Bowie into a jump shot, no good, but Heitman's going to track it down, and it's going to be off of Heitman.
Good hustle right there by Millie to try to go grab that one. But, yeah, you have a great offensive set, but then everybody's got their back to the ball down the other end, and then you give up an easy bucket in transition. Can't let it happen as the Cats are down by 2 on the road at Waterloo East.
Within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Hey Bobcats, it's Sydney Capeo, and you're watching Marshalltown Girls Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back. Bobcats trailing by 2. It's 10-8, 1:23 left to go here in the first quarter at Weir McGraw Court at Waterloo East High School. Brandon, close ball game. Bobcats breaking that press a little bit better. What are you seeing so far?
Well, I'm seeing a team that is showing that signs of improvement all the time. Continuing to do the right things fundamentally. There's some lapses at time, but I really like the direction. They got off to a little bit of a slow start in this one, but were able to fight their way back into it and get it back within 2. You love that grit.
Yeah, Bobcats there. Cody's the one that's been giving the Bobcats fit. She's got 7, number 11. 3 ball is going to be no good, and it's going to be cleared by the Bobcats as Grayson Downing missed the 3. It looked like it was all the way in before Plink going out.
Georgia is just really confident. She ripped that rebound.
Great
and
take by Aniston Borscht. The bucket and the bump. She's got 5 points, looking to make it 6.
Tie it up at 10. Looking to take the lead. Who are these ladies?
This was not the team. I thought Monday night may have been their worst ball game against Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah.
Tonight they've come out ready to play. They played very well against an overmatched Hoover team Tuesday night. Oh, was she out of bounds? I thought she was out of bounds.
I thought she had a foot out, yeah.
Taken inside there by Latiker. Latiker back out to Norman. A take by Cody, just rips and drives. A block by Georgia Jansen, the left-hander.
Love it.
The Bobcats putting some stuff together, and then we just chuck it across the court, and we got lucky. Bobcats up 11-10, think they'll hold for the final shot.
Chuck-a-luck.
18 seconds to go, and they're going to call a travel.
Yep. Aniston's smiling again. She gets that smile every time she's like, oh.
Yeah,
sometimes did that.
When you make a mistake, sometimes people react different ways.
Yep.
I look for the bleep button myself, but Latiker in the corner, 3 ball, no good. Rebound's going to be Bowie. It's going to go off her fingertips. It's going to stay with East. Bobcats up 11-10, 6.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. For the Bobcats, it's Capeu, Jansen, Borscht, Millie Heitman, and Kinsley Bowie. They get it into Latiker. Latiker kicks it out to Norman. Norman gets it to Cody. Somebody's got to get through that. That was the freshman Mr. Assignment.
Good job, Bowie.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Your Bobcats are up 11-10. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Sarah Huffman, number 4, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Reed?
Yep. And we're back here at Waterloo East as Brandon Lewis is going to have our scoreboard update, as the regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines.
AGWSR is leading East Marshall right now 17-10. At halftime, it's West Marshall 40, Sadell 9. And Mason City's up right now 10-0 over Ames with 3:16 left in the first quarter, thanks to Jeff Brooks, our producer, back at the KFJB studios. Here as we begin the second quarter, it is 8-0, or excuse me, it is 11-10, 8 minutes. I was reading the score.
Oh, my.
Or I was reading the time.
Oh,
8,
my.
And then 0. Today's been a heck of a day. Now back to the voice of your Marshalltown Bobcat girls basketball team is Dylan Dose.
Thank you very much, Brandon. We better get that stuff in order in the next 3 quarters before the guys' game. But great defense by Anderson Borsch, who had 6 points in that first quarter. Take by Caesar. She's going to go back to the line. The one thing with that Waterloo East team is they're looking to attack the glass at all points. They're not looking to post up. They're looking to go drive it.
Yeah, for sure.
The first one is up. Back iron, no good. And the score remains 11-10. What are we going to say there?
Who's at the line? 14?
It's Caesar.
Okay, yeah. Caesar.
All right, we stop play for fun, I guess.
Okay.
Second shot is up, and it's going to be back iron, no good. Rebound's going to be Ella Hughes. She rips it away. The sophomore gets it as Huffman brings it. Bobcats in that second half of the first quarter did a much better job of not allowing second chance opportunities. Huffman bounce passes to Hughes in the corner. Hughes guarded by Caesar. She ties her up, and that's gonna stay with the Bobcats.
And possession arrow is with the Cats, and so still retaining here with 7:18 in the second quarter, up 11-10. A bucket here would be nice, extend that lead out.
Bucket would be huge.
Officials going over the scores table real quick. I'm not sure what that's all about.
I am wondering if
they had the possession arrow backwards.
That is if they didn't switch it. So no, it's going to retain. It's going to stay Bobcats. Huffman, Borsch, Hughes, Moore, and Kinsley Bowie. Pick out. There's Borsch, wide open 3-ball, no good. Rebound's going to be there. It is. Sarah Huffman. 5-4, leads the team in rebounds and almost 5. Borsch should have shot it.
Yeah, should have shot it. She wanted to drive and then traveled with it. Turnover Bobcats.
She was wide open. And again, that's that whole thing. Missed the alarm, going too quick. Another turnover for the Bobcats. And for the Trojans, it's going to be Caesar taking it right at Bowie. Great job by Amaya Moore, and that's going to be a jump ball. We'll stay with the Trojans. But for Waterloo East, it's Maya Norman along with Sayana Cody. It's going to be Jade Latiker along with Grayson Downing. And that will be their 5. Caesar left-handed off the glass, no good, and it's a jump ball, and that's going to go right on back to your Bobcats.
Yeah, good job right here, being aggressive and physical inside in the paint to win those balls back. I mean, you never doubt that with Amaya Moore down there. She does get physical with it, but it is good to see that that physicality. There's never any lapse in it, because that's a good job to get the possession back. And she steps on the baseline on the inbounds. That's going to be back to East.
Yeah, that's the stuff. It's just the stuff you can't have and be a winning ball club, is those small little mistakes. Kinsley Bowie's going to come out for Sydney Capeyu, while the elder Norman sister, Nyla Norman, is in for the first time. Cut in, and it's going to stay. It's going to go to the Bobcats. Aniston Borsch was able to knock it off of Grayson Downing. And it's that full extended pressure. It's that man-to-man. It's going to go to Borsch. And it's going to be an illegal pick on Sarah Huffman.
She looks confused at what happened. I guess I didn't see exactly what happened on the play right there, but
Coach, I think, was telling her you extended your arms.
Okay, that's what happened. Okay.
Capello rips down the rebound, gets it to Borsch. Bobcats will have numbers if they'll move, but they didn't get it up ahead. They had numbers down on the other end. Huffman getting them set up. She's guarded closely by Downing. Huffman tries to get her, goes into the glass. She's going to get 2 shots. Nice attack.
We've had a minute and a half here in the second quarter, and neither team with a bucket right now. A little bit of a stalemate. Both teams kind of going back and forth, some physicality inside. And I think when Coach goes back to it, I know he mentioned they have the height advantage, so I think that's helping them. They've done a much better job in transition. They haven't let East just go right back down the floor, and so some good things here, but just got to capitalize on the offensive side, and right there they didn't.
Huffman misses both free throws. She's 1 of 4, only shooting 33% from the year. Nyla Norman with the 3, no good. Rebound's going to be Capello again.
Boy, East loves the 3 a little more than I thought they would.
Yeah, oh my gosh. You can't throw it 107 miles an hour 6 inches from someone. Another just.
Well, you can, but.
Don't recommend it. So back when I was 24, I was getting my master's, so I was probably 25.
Okay.
And my professor said,
You were on the 8-year plan in school? Is that what was going on?
It was my master's.
Okay, all right.
And he said, and I was on the 7-year plan underneath. He said, you can always do whatever you want. You're just not in charge of your consequences. And I always thought that's a great piece of advice.
That is true. Ball into the Bobcat bench. Turnover East. 5:57 here in the second quarter. 11-10 Bobcats.
So it's not 5-57.
That's
not. 5 minutes and 57. Yeah, 10-11 as Anderson Borsch gets it into Capello. Capello gets it up to Hughes. Hughes takes it to the rack. Nice stop. Drop off the glass and good.
Drop and pop, baby.
Nice job by the sophomore. Great footwork. Put it off the glass. Downing for 3. That's not going to touch anything. Bobcats up 13-10 and will have the ball.
If I were William Muhammad, head coach for Waterloo East, I would not be thrilled with the shot selection here for East. It's been all 3s lately, and Bobcats have extended the lead by 2 more, up 13-10. So, I mean, it's...
Yeah, well, and you're exactly right. They started the game by getting to the rack, but you found Amaya Moore had a couple blocks. Georgia Jansen with a big block. Bobcats get it over the timeline. Now Borsch center, looks inside to Capello, who is making a move before she caught it, and it's going to be another turnover by the Bobcats. Bobcats very lucky to be up 3. Oh, Latiker thought she walked with it, but no call. Into the corner to Norman. Over to Downing. Downing left-handed dribble into Huffman. Huffman, great job of staying in front of her, but Downing's able to get 2. Her first 2 of the day. It's 12-13. Bobcats ahead. 4:52 left to go here in the first half. Oh, Huffman almost walked with it. Oh, my goodness. There is not movement off the basketball, and we pick up the ball 40 feet away. And then just a 3, to your point. Cody thought she was fouled. And they're going to get a timeout. They're going to get a timeout before the turnover. We'll take it with them. You're listening on KFJB AM 1230 and 93.9 FM.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, I'm Millie Heitman. You're watching KFJB-TV.
All right, we're back here. Bobcats 13-12 as Coach Heitman, assistant coach, is definitely barking out some order as Coach Murphy looks to encourage these Bobcat gals that some dumb turnovers, but some good basketball as well.
Wow. Choice words from a short man.
Hey, I say it out of love. Dumb turnovers, I don't know of any smart turnovers, so it might be redundant.
That is true. So 13-12, you get the ball back. It was a good timeout by head coach Brian Murphy. Got to do something here with it. Almost stepped on that
travel.
Yeah, almost stepped on that baseline again.
This is where the Bobcats have the advantage, where Capeyu, yes, she's a center, but she's got good handles. Gets it to Hughes. Hughes gets it into the lane, drops it down, and they're going to call it travel.
Yeah, the one problem I really have is picking up the basketball.
Yep.
It's a second defender. Yep. Every time. You have the defender in front of you, and as soon as you pick up the dribble, that becomes an extra defender. Yeah. Because you can't do anything with it. And I've seen too many ladies picking it up in the backcourt, or as soon as they get over the timeline into the front court, and those are just bad places to turn it or pick the ball up because it just results in turnovers. You're trying to force a pass, and we've seen that here tonight.
Yeah, and then couple that with those off the ball, not cutting to the basketball, just kind of standing and being dead.
Yeah.
But the Bobcats, 13-12, still have a lead here. A take by Caesar. She's able to snake her way in for two. That's her third point of the ball game as Caesar gets her third point. 3:52 left to go. Bobcats find themselves trailing 14-13. Bowie taking dribble drive on Caesar, blocked by Cody, but Cody's going to get the foul, and that will be her second.
I like that aggressive drive by Bowie to go in from the right wing. Two defenders on her, but, it was just an aggressive play and results in a couple of free throws. And if she can capitalize, that would be a couple big buckets for the Bobcats to take the lead back.
Yeah, as Bowie throws the first one in and through. That is going to be her third point of the ball game. And one of the Bobcats just cleared that right side out, and Bowie went to work, and she's got 4 points. She had 2 threes the other night against Hoover, and now she's got a couple buckets, that freshman.
Kinsley Bowie, Millie Heitman, and Georgia Jansen, for being freshmen, they do a lot of really good things for how young they are.
Oh, Jansen almost got that one bodied up, and that's going to be on Capeyu, as Maya Norman will go to the line.
And throw Sydney Capeyu in there for sure because she's got such a high basketball IQ.
Yep.
Trying to slide, maybe didn't get enough help right there. She picks up her second foul, but Sydney does, like you mentioned, she's a good dribbler of the basketball, able to do a lot of really nice things. That's a really good core of young players going forward.
Yes, it is. As Norman made her first. Second one is up and good as well, averaging 3.5 points a game, has 2 in this ball game. And again, they go to press as the Trojans cling to a 1-point lead, 16-15, 3:22 left to go here in the first half. Huffman gets it across the line, takes it into Latiker, and Latiker fouled her. That's what you're talking about. Don't pick up the basketball, attack, and look, we're now at the line. Are you seeing
60% of the time, every time?
That's right. Were you seeing the same walking boot I was seeing, Brandon?
No, I didn't.
It's number 34.
Oh. Yeah,
so we'll have to see. We knew that that was a chance.
Yeah.
Huffman gets one to go. Bobcats have tied it up at 16. The junior up, and she now has 3 points, halfway to her average of just over 6 points per game. Bobcats 17, Trojans 16. This has been a dogfight the whole first half. High intensity. Not all high execution, but some good basketball here tonight in Waterloo. Caesar walked with the basketball. Are they going to call a charge or travel? That's going to be a travel. Bobcats looking to extend their lead as the Trojans extend their press. Bobcats have done a much better job with this press.
Amaya's got to be a little more comfortable on the inbounds. Yeah. That's a play where she's got to be set. She can't be moving around, and she's trying to shuffle the feet around on the inbounds play.
Huffman takes it to the rack, left-handed layup, good. Bobcats back up 3. It's 19-16. Bobcats are starting to break that press. Great job by the junior point guard. And that's going to be a charge by Latiker.
Yeah, she extended that arm out of there. I don't think if she did that quite as much, it wouldn't have been a charge. But
yeah,
good job by the Bobcat defense right here. They're picking up the pace. Like to see this here in the first half.
Yeah, Bobcats, as you look at Stanford's on the bench still, their leading scorer picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter, and she's been out about the last 8 minutes of play. Huffman crosses over Cody. You're going to have to call a timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. Bobcats up 3, 2:31 to go. We'll be right back on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Cat fans, this is Aniston Bush, number 11. You're watching our Bobcat Basketball, KFJB-TV.
Number 11 right there, Aniston Borsch, gave the Bobcats a big shot in the arm there in the first quarter. She had 6 points in the first quarter. Still the Bobcats leading scorers. They're up 19-16. 2.5 minutes ago, I'm Dylan Doze along with my sidekick Brandon Lewis here at Weir-McGraw Court as Huffman takes it right back to the rack. They're going to call that a clean block, I guess. Oh, big pick, and that's going to be an illegal screen by Cheyenne Denton, who just came into the game.
Putting a dent in things.
Yeah, she set a solid screen. I don't think she was squared up, and Huffman flew.
How do we not have free throws here?
Because on that offensive foul, it's not a free throw. Off the glass.
They're
and
in the
good.
bonus.
Right, even in the bonus. An offensive
Oh, they were on
ball.
offense. Sorry. They were on offense. Sorry. I thought the transition had already been made. I get you now.
Huffman has 6 points for the Bobcats here in the second. 7 on Georgia Jansen. Was able taking it coast to coast, but didn't get it. Huffman off the glass, no good. Jansen's going to get the rebound, and it's back out to Kinsley Bowie for 3. No good. Georgia Jansen. Fouled, and she'll have 2 shots. Oh, my goodness. The freshman right there. That is high five
Boom goes
worthy.
the dynamite.
We are not wrong when we choose our Calvin Rocket Player of the Week. We are prophetic. We knew that Georgia Jansen was just going to continue to get better.
Keep rolling.
That's right. If we have learned nothing this season is when you quote Limp Bizkit, good things happen. Except for right there as Georgia Jansen misses her first free throw. But that was the definition of intensity, of tenacity.
I know you left
persistence.
my wedding early, but things really got rolling once we got to like 11:30.
Yeah.
It was like nothing but Limp Bizkit after that. So,
my!
Yeah, the DJ got involved. It was awesome. It was a good time. So you missed out.
And at one point they said, "Free red Yankees hats for everyone." Just throwing them out.
A little.
Our producer Zach Tomish very confused. For those younger
he must not be a big
at
Fred
home.
Durst fan.
Fred Durst really revolutionized
He's
fashion
acting like he doesn't know
by
who
the
Fred
red,
Durst was.
By the red
Yes.
Yankees hat.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm feeling my age.
I think we're
here.
losing people. We
Yes,
better get back
we are.
on
Maya
track
Norman, second free throw is good. Bobcats down 21-18. I actually think we're gaining people.
If there's anyone who knows about Limp Bizkit, it's probably Jeff Brooks.
Hey, Brooksy. Brooksy's rocking the red Yankees hat back there, and they're going to call it travel.
Oh, the Bobcats in the backcourt turn it over back to East as they're trying to work their way back in here. Bobcats built a lead, but those free throws helped out Waterloo East.
Maya Norman passes in to Caesar. Caesar, oh, great job by Huffman. She's sitting by the assistant coach. She's taking her time. It's a 3-ball, no good. Hughes is able to get it off the glass, no good. Jansen gets it. She's knocked over. It is absolutely
mayhem.
Bumper cars. 3-ball, no good. Oh, my goodness.
3-ball.
At first, I thought there was going to be elbow pads and roller skates. We were doing some roller derby out there.
It's getting a little wild. A little too out of control, probably.
Yeah, there are elbows flying. There are bodies flying. It's a take by Downing. No good. It's going to be, are they going to call it on the, is it going to be, it's going to be 1-1. They're going to call it on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to call that on Amaya Moore. Moore is going to be subbed out. No, they're going to call it on Sarah Huffman. I don't think that's right. I believe that's on Amaya Moore. I thought he said 1-3. And she's quickly going to be subbed in for Millie Heitman.
Since we're talking about new metal, I mean, like, you let the bodies hit the floor. I feel like that's what we were just seeing a moment ago.
We got Drowning Pool, and we got Ellie Hughes here.
Yeah, also known as El King.
That's right. We are 54 seconds away from halftime. Hughes gets it, drops it off to Huffman. Huffman leaves the basketball. There was a bucket waiting for 21-18. Bobcats have had chances to extend this lead, but East stays locked in. Nyla Norman, cross-court pass, not a good one as Jansen almost picks it off. 36.7 seconds to go, 24 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, good job by Georgia Jansen. Just great hustle to be able to read that pass and feel it.
Well, Coach talks so much about that added length, that 5'11 frames from Heitman, from Jansen, being able to defend all 5 possessions.
Yeah, something, you, me, Rob Schneider all lack.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. Cheyenne Denton got a gift, and it's 21-20, 23 seconds to go. Borsch gets it. Able to look at it, pick from Hughes. Borsch gets it into the lane, no good. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by East. 14.7 seconds to go, 21-20. Murphy's barking out signals for the Bobcats. It's Bowie, Heitman, Jansen, Hughes, Borsch. Gets it into Bowie, out to Jansen for 3. Oh my goodness. Hit the wrong side of the net, 8 seconds to go. Will East take the lead? That's an offensive foul. Nyla Norman.
Setting a moving screen.
Yeah, she was setting the pick as she ran along. Yeah, oh my goodness, that's a technical. Yep, that's going to be a technical. He waved it. Coach Muhammad waved him off and said, I'm done with you. And the ref said, I as well, and gave him a technical. And it was a clear move. It was a clear violation down here as she was running down the court setting the pick.
Yeah, you got to have your feet set.
Capeu, front iron, no good. He may not be long for this game. Second one is up. Capeu sidewinds that in. Bobcats are up by 2. And I think that's Sydney's first point of the ball game. There's going to be 5 seconds to go. Bobcats up 22-20. Bowie will inbound. Bowie gets it to nobody. Oh, my goodness. Downing drops it off. No good at the end, but it's going to be shots. Oh, it's the clock. It's going to be clock. They never started the clock. They never started the clock.
Yeah. Scores table never started. Good job by the officials. They went right together to get. As crazy as this game has been, I applaud the officials. I thought they've kept this game in control.
They're going to call that's quarter. That's
quarter.
It's the right call. There was definitely, and that'll do it for the first half. Bobcats 22, Trojans 20. We will be back with the first half stats on News Talk 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM, and you're watching on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You can also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at Waterloo East as your Marshalltown Bobcats are up 22 to the hometown Waterloo East Trojans 20. Great second half. Bobcats found themselves down 7-0 early, took a timeout. Anderson Borsch had 6 points in that first quarter, and by the end of one, Bobcats were up 11-10. Well, same amount of points that second frame. Bobcats again scoring 11. Waterloo East again scoring 10 to get to our 22-20 mark. There were some fireworks as head coach Muhammad for the Waterloo East girls did get a technical right before the first half. And now it's time to look at our stats from the first half, presented by Ken's Transmission of Marshalltown. A quick rundown for the Waterloo East Trojans. Grayson Downing had 2 points. Maya Norman had 2. Jayla Stanford, leading scorer, was held to 2. Sienna Cody, the freshman, had 9. Jemiah Caesar had 3. And Cheyenne Denton had 2. For the Bobcats, Kinsley Bowie had 4. Sarah Huffman had 7, 6 of those in the second. Anderson Borsch had 6. Ellie Hughes had 2, Georgia Jansen had 2, and Sydney Capeyu had 2. And when we come back, we will talk about the Ken Transmission key adjustments to the second half. You're listening to the Halftime Report on News Talk 1230 KFJB AM and watching on KFJB-TV.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
And welcome back here at Weir McGraw Court. With a great first half, the Bobcats find themselves up 22-20. And for those of you, we're going to start with the regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. Speaking of State Center, the West Marshall girls had no problem with Sadell, beating them 80-23. And then Collins Maxwell is up on Baxter 18-8 at halftime. Mason City up over Ames 41-7. AGWSR taking care of my precious Mustangs from East Marshall 51-26, while Grundy Center is up 22-15 against Gladbrook Rhinebeck in a big rivalry matchup at halftime. When we come back, I will have the Ken Transmission key adjustment for the second half. You're watching on KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to the Friday Showcase. We're here at halftime with the Bobcats leading the Trojans 22-20. In that Chamber commercial, we saw one of the best Marshalltonians there is, Gail Helberg, who I was told by our very own producer, Zach Domish, it is her birthday. So happy birthday to Gail. And I'll tell you, they always take care of me so much when I go into Helberg for any watch or jewelry or any fun gifts.
Yeah,
so.
I got my wife's wedding ring and the wedding band.
Yeah.
Engagement ring and wedding band.
Yeah, and if you follow Vic on social media.
Yeah, Vic, he's big deal, man.
He has the best dad jokes, bar none, on social media.
Top 5 slickest looking guys in Marshalltown.
Oh, yeah. I give that. He's got the Mercedes rolling. Gail and Vic,
I mean, when you're wheeling and dealing jewelry, baby,
that's
you
right.
got to have a Benz. You got to have a Benz.
So instead of just buying all the players Benzes today, we've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, that's
and so
sure.
Our time for our Ken Transmission second half adjustment. What do you see there, Brandon Lewis?
Settle down.
Me or the Bobcats?
Both.
All right.
And the Waterloo bench because they already got a technical.
So.
But, the thing is that, just settle down, get set in on your offense. Don't, just take a deep breath. I just felt that there's been too many turnovers here today in a situation where they may be getting pressed, and you just got to take a deep breath, be ready to go for that, that matchup when they do come in on you. So, anyway, it would be interesting to see how the second half goes here, and that is our halftime adjustments. Dylan?
Yes, and the stats and halftime adjustments presented by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts. We'll be right back with the second half.
ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly and routine maintenance, repair and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Ensign Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, it's Lainey Danielson, number 5, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And we're back. Huffman with a jump shot, no good. A quick 3 by Latimer for East gives them the lead 23-22. Here in the third quarter, 7:15 left to go. As Anderson Borsch pulls it out, she's guarded closely by the freshman, Cody. Cody drops it off. Borsch goes past Caesar. Moore, top of the key to Sydney Capello, drives lane, floater, back iron, no good. Rebound, Norman, who gets it off to Latimer, and here come the Trojans. Up to Cody. Cody takes it in to Capello, and it's going to be a foul on Sydney Capello. That'll be her second. You're watching here from Waterloo East. Bobcats find themselves trailing 23-22, inbounds by Sienna Cody. Cody to Latimer for 3, no good. Rebound Moore, and here come the Bobcats.
Yeah, great job inside. Couple of Cats fighting for the rebound right there, getting good position. Travel.
Yep. That's that whole thing.
A little shuffle of the feet right there before she drove in, and just...
She looked like a county fair getting shot out of a cannon off of that. But here comes Grayson Downing, gets over the timeline, guarded by Huffman. Passes it near side to Caesar. Caesar sizing up Capello, takes it to the rack, off the glass. Short, Capello rips away the rebound, and here come the Bobcats. Cody's going to pick it up full court, and that's definitely a foul, but no call. Moore kicks it out to Borsch for 3, and another travel.
Yeah, got to just rushing things, you know? Take your time.
Working for the Kremlin, right? Always rushing.
Wow.
Downing, reverse layup, no good. Swatted away by Amaya Moore. That's going to be a walk.
Hello.
And that is going to be the third travel here in 1:53 in the third quarter. Bobcats find themselves down 23-22. Borsch gets it, guarded closely by Downing. Borsch gets it to Capello at the half court, over to Huffman, cross the timeline.
Here's Coach Murphy saying, hey, slow down, take your time right here. And that's exactly what I was saying in halftime adjustments. It's just take your time, let the game, kind of come to you a little bit more.
Yeah, they're totally fine. They're down 1. And I think you could say that on both sides as Hughes gets it in the lane, kicks it back out to Huffman. Hughes has got to get out of that 3-second lane. Now it gets in the corner and throws it away. Downing, left-handed dribble, off her knee, off her fingertips, back to the Bobcats.
Boy, this is just sloppy basketball all of a sudden. We start out the night fairly good, but, boy, things have really kind of fallen apart. Turnovers mounting on both sides for each squad.
Yeah, Sienna Cody is out. She leads all scores with 9 points tonight. Gets it to Capello at the midline. Oh, my goodness. If Capello could get that across, it would be 2-on-1. And Downing, left-handed layup good. Trojans up 3. Bobcats are breaking this press, but they're not breaking it to score. You really like to see Capeyu go cross court on that, and then they have the 2-on-1 break the other side. Moore wide open for 3. Front iron no good. Rebound's going to go to Norman. Nyla Norman, shoulder high dribble, gets it in the lane, no good. Moore gets a rebound. Here comes Huffman and the Bobcats. Huffman gets it across the midcourt line, setting it up right at the top of the key. Now a 2-3 zone by Waterloo East. Showing him something different. Hughes gets it to the free throw line, kicks it out to Moore. Moore picks up her dribble, but takes another step. Bobcats are not looking to score when they break it, and that's been an issue. And quickly it's going to be Kinsley Bowie in for Ellie Hughes. Gets it over as Amaya Moore is guarding. And then Downing for 3. It's too long, no good. But Nyla Norman with the rebound. Bowie gets her hand in there. Downing cuts in the lane. Layup. Off back iron, no good. And that's got to be a foul, but no call. And Borsch gets away with it. Bobcats have number if she looks ahead. Bobcats 4-on-2. Gets it down to Moore, out to Huffman, and Bobcats reset with Kinsley Bowie, top of the key. Borsch guarded closely by Sienna Cody. And then it's a turnover. Here comes Downing. Oh, my goodness. Foul's going to be on Aniston Borsch. And Downing's going to get free throws.
Boy, just out of control on both ends.
Not good basketball there.
No.
It's very similar to the start of that first quarter for the Bobcats when they found themselves down 7-0. For the Bobcats, Millie Heitman, Amaya Moore, Kinsley Bowie, Sarah Huffman with Heitman getting the turnover. She pulls it back out. Huffman top of the key. Over to Kinsley Bowie, who looks at the 3 but doesn't shoot it. You want to see Kinsley put that up there. Huffman looks at the 3. Heitman swings it to Bowie, who is looking to shoot it and couldn't handle the pass. Hand off to Huffman. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets it into Moore, and it's going to be a 3-second call on Amaya Moore. Bobcats cannot get out of their own way here in the third quarter.
Yeah. Sometimes when you get in that funk, too, it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah. It's the quicksand of funk right there. Downing gets it over to Caesar. Caesar guarded by Capeyu. Caesar's like to drive on Capeyu when she's had her. Downing, little teardrop and bucket in.
Yeah, Capeyu just didn't get her hand up in time to be able to get kind of a hand in her face.
Heitman off the window, no good. Off the head of Caesar. Somehow almost got the rebound back, and it's going to be off of Maya Moore.
Yeah, good hustle.
Just a frustrating third quarter for the Bobcats. As good as that first half was, this second half has not started off well as Latiker takes it straight to the rack. Amaya Moore is going to be called with a foul. As Georgia Jansen is set to check in after the first free throw. For Waterloo East, it's Maya Norman. It's going to be Caesar along with Jedi Latiker, Nyla Norman, and Grayson Downing. Georgia Jansen in for Maya Moore. And the shot is up, and that's not going to hit anything. Give a quick shout out to a hard-working crew, Zach Tomish, our producer, along with Keith Stewart and Jesse DeMeyer on the video. Of course, I'm Dylan Doze, along with Brandon Lewis. Bobcats find themselves down 27-22, 2:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Capeyu gets it across. Pump fakes, gets it over to Jansen. Jansen, a runner off the back iron, no good. Heitman's going to come in for the rebound, and she's actually going to commit a foul.
Yeah, that's a good job by her, though. I mean, you like that aggressiveness, getting in there, trying to get that rebound, but unfortunately just got a little too much body contact as she went to kind of slap that for that rebound.
And here comes Downing, and East has gone without Stanford, Jayla Stanford, and Sienna Cody for much of this third quarter, as Cody's now finds herself back in the game. But yeah, once Stanford picked up her third and they finally subbed her, she has not seen game time. Cody gets it into Norman, over to Downing, to Maya Norman, 2, Cody for 3, too long, rebound, Kinsley Bowie. Oh my gosh, not a good pass, but Huffman's able to get it. And here comes the Bobcats. Kapayu's guarded by Maya Norman, who throws it over to Jansen. Off her fingertips, here comes Sienna Cody in Waterloo East. She switched her pivot feet, but no call. Downing, guarded closely by Huffman, gets it in. Kinsley Bowie tips it, and it's going to be ripped away by Sydney Kapayu.
I feel like we're at a horse race.
It is a horse wrestling, maybe. It's not as smooth. It is a lot of activity, not a lot of points here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's just, back and forth, and who's in front, and there's another turnover. It's just not good basketball right there. I mean, you're passing in between two players. You weren't passing to an individual person. A cross-court pass is never a great pass. You know that. Yeah. It's a low percentage pass. In certain instances, yes, it works, but the ball movement, maybe dribble around and find yourself a lane, but right now just not doing those kind of things, and it's coming back to bite them now, down by 5.
Great help defense by Millie Heitman, able to cut off Latiker. And that's going to be a foul on Sydney Kapayu. That's going to be 2 shots for Norman, and that'll be Kapayu's third foul. Ellie Hughes is going to quickly come in along with Grayson Downing for Waterloo East. 1:17 left to go. No, that's going to be Kapayu's fourth foul. Fourth foul for Sydney Kapayu. Free throw is going to be up, and it's going to be good.
So 6-point game, and I feel like if they could just, again, I go back to it, take a deep breath. I felt like they did that in the first half. Like you mentioned, they got off to a little bit of a rough start, and then they were able to kind of settle in and get things going. But here in the second half, it's been all Waterloo East. I don't know what kind of adjustments were made by head coach William Muhammad, but they've worked, and here the Bobcats pick up their dribble in the backcourt and get trapped again, and fortunately a foul's going to bail them out right here in this situation.
And that's Cody's fourth foul. Cody's by far and away been their best player here tonight.
That has been the one thing, that East was in foul trouble in that first half, and they don't have a lot of room to work with a couple of players out there.
It'll be interesting to see where this Bobcat lineup gets offense. It's Hughes. Oh, Kinsley Bowie with a cut. Almost got it. Just front iron, no good, but a nice set. Hughes with a beautiful delivery. Bowie knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to remain Waterloo East basketball. We see Jalea Stanford's going to come in for Sienna Cody.
Kinsley Bowie, I feel like she's really improved over the past couple of games, too. She's really shown the kind of basketball player she can be. Very aggressive play right there defensively. She knocked down a couple of big free throws in the first half.
Yeah, a great block by Kinsley Bowie. I think Kinsley's going to be a double-digit scorer by the end of her Bobcat career. She just got that aggressive kind of alpha mentality on the offensive end, and then Borsch just throws it away.
Yeah, Borsch is like a book. You can read her.
Yep.
I mean, she's got to be a little more deceptive in her passing. Maybe use a fake every now and then, but every time she's telegraphing those passes, and the defense is just kind of waiting for it. They bring 2 girls up. One gets each side, and they read it all the way in a turnover.
Yeah, Bobcats outscored 9-0 here in the third quarter. It's a race for the basketball. Oh, my goodness. That was real close to over and back.
Bobcats were the one that tipped that out.
And are they going to count the bucket?
I think so. I think they are.
That's going to be, this third quarter's been a bad deal.
Nightmare in East, in Waterloo.
Yeah, it started off well.
Yeah, it did. It really, that second quarter was probably one of the best second quarters I've seen all season. I mean, it was impressive how they played. And
Oh, my gosh, Sarah, you got to pick up the basketball. That's got to be a technical foul or a foul on Stanford. She kicked her. It's got to be on Stanford. No, they're going to call it on Huffman. Stanford literally kicked her. (31-22). That was an interesting call.
Oh. Lost her, and then
what are we doing?
Oh, they're calling for a 1-and-1 because that was the 8th team foul on the Bobcats. It's a good call.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a good call by the scores table.
So now they're going to call it under. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like they're shooting 1-and-1s. Not quite sure what's happening. What the play is as they're having quite a few conversations here, talking with Coach Muhammad. And we're getting back to play. It's going to be inbounds underneath. 4.9 seconds to go. Bobcats find themselves down 9. Cutter by Stanford. Rolling in, Downing off the glass. No good. Rebound Hughes. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bobcats find themselves outscored 11-0 in the third. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat fans, I'm Georgia Jansen and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And there's freshman Georgia Jansen for the Bobcats. Bobcats find themselves down 31-22 after being up 22-20 at halftime. Rough third quarter for the Bobcats.
Yeah, it really was. It's going to be a tough one to come back from, too, because you're down by 9, and the way that East was able to build their lead was going back to what was effective early on in the game, and maybe that's what was said at halftime was that, hey, you got to be a little more physical inside. Yep. You got to go in. You got to challenge. They've done that here in the second half, and that's what's gotten them. For, a smaller team and a guard-oriented team, their ability to kind of go inside and put a little bit of pressure on the Bobcats has kind of surprised me because they've had success doing so.
Yeah, this is a tenacious team. Definitely they're scrappy. They're fighters. They may not be tall, but they definitely are physical. Georgia Jansen, dribble drive, gets it to the top of the key. Huffman late pass to Hughes, and the Bobcats turn it over yet again. Bobcats just have to get good shots up, which they did not in the third quarter. Stanford off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared by Huffman. Again, 5'4", leading rebounder for the Bobcats at almost 5 a game. Borsch gets it inside to Georgia Jansen. Just keeps it up high, doesn't bring it down.
Yep.
Just turn, pop it in. 2 points for Jansen. She's got 4. Rebound's going to go to Bowie. Bowie's going to try to save it, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Trojans ball up 31-24, 7:06 left to go in this ball game.
Yeah, we'll get a scoreboard update here pretty soon. From Central State Bank, we've got some finals starting to pour in from girls basketball.
And the 3 by Latiker. Bank is open late on the Friday night in Waterloo East. Her second 3 of the second half. It's 34-24, 6:40 to go. It's off of Borsch. Latiker's going to knock it around, and it's going to pinball Wizard back to Latiker. Latiker for a 3. Wow. Oh, my gosh. There it is, and that's a timeout, and it's going to be a full one. Bobcats down big, 37-24. We'll be right back on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Hannah Norton. I'm a post, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at Bobcats find themselves down 37-24 with 6.5 minutes to go. And now it is time for a regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines.
Collins Maxwell 31-17, a final score there. Mason City takes down Ames 55-19. AGWSR big over East Marshall 73-36 from tonight. And last update we had for you was Grundy Center 22-15. They were leading Gladbrook Rhinebeck. So a few final scores pouring in from around the from Central Iowa and in the Iowa Alliance Conference. Here from Waterloo East, it is 37-24. Cats down, Dylan.
Yeah, and there, Huffman, they break it. Kinsley Bowie with the jumper, no good. Back iron, and it's going to be Jalea Stanford clearing it out. Bobcats, when they break the press, Sydney Capeyu can't look opposite side. She's got to look forward. She's got to break to score. Stanford, bucket, and the bump. That's going to be 2 with a chance for 3 at the line as Anderson Borsch picks up the foul. And she had been quiet for a long, long time, but now as it's starting to get rolling, she's got a chance for her 7th point at the line. Free throws up. It's going to be off to the right side with Capeyu with another rebound. And here come the Bobcats. Huffman's got to look ahead, and it's just too little, too late. Another turnover. And it's going to be off of Norman, and it's going to be back to the Bobcats. Huffman sometimes, a shorter player wants to jump to be able to see, but once you leave your feet, you leave your strength. Yeah. And she had Amaya Moore wide open underneath.
Yeah. Also, a final tonight, West Marshall 80-23 over Sadell.
And it's going to be ripped away by Stanford. Left-handed layup is good. And, oh, my goodness, East is on a 21-2 run here in the second half.
Tale of two halves, Dylan.
Yes, it is. Jansen misses short, but Amaya Moore gets it. Looks to get it right up, and that's got to be a foul or something, but no call. And then Georgia Jansen tackled Amaya Moore, and that's kind of how this second half is going, as Downing gets another bucket.
Oh.
And here comes a trap, and that's
in the
a turnover.
Backcourt, you cannot pick up your dribble. Cannot.
No! They're going to call it out on the Bobcats. As Sayana Cody is back in.
We dribble back further into the backcourt, and then you pick up your dribble, and then nobody comes to help out. It just own worst enemy in that situation.
And Caesar takes it off the glass, no good. Stanford gets a rebound bucket and a foul again. She has been a killer here in the second half.
And Amaya's done.
And Amaya got her money's worth for all 5 of those. Is Jayla, crazy enough, she had 2 points in that first half. Jayla Stanford now has an opportunity for her 11th point of the night. Amaya Moore did not score any points, had 2 blocks along with some rebounds. And Stanford's shot is no good. And it's going to be off of Downing and go to the Bobcats. And here it's Huffman, Anderson Borsch, Kinsley Bowie, Sydney Capeyu, Georgia Jansen, just a ridiculous turnover. And Caesar takes it in, and it's going to be off the Bobcats as it was knocked away.
Yeah.
My goodness. 22-20 at half, Bobcats.
I think the Bobcats got to be up to 40 turnovers. I mean,
it's rough.
It is. Nobody
Sayana
steps in
Cody
on the defensive end. We did a lot of things well in the first half, and that's the only tape you really want to see, I guess, because the second half tape just not good for the Bobcats. They've lost themselves, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it went downhill, and they couldn't get it back up, and really Huffman getting to the line. Then that second quarter where Huffman had 6 of her 7 points, that's where a lot of that points came from, was her pushing it into the lane, getting shots up. And we just did not see that at all here in the second half until this moment right here. Huffman free throw shot is up, and it's good.
Final girls, Grundy Center takes down Gladbrook Rhinebeck 50-33.
Second shot is up, and it is good. Huffman's got 9 on the night, leading Bobcat scores. Latiker, they said she got it tipped, and it's going to be off the glass, it's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, she put that shoulder down and extended the arm bar out there. It was coming.
Yes, Sarah is talking with, I think at one point she thought the foul was on her, but is able to get it back in. Bobcats have a chance to get this under 20. As 4.5 minutes ago, or 4 minutes, 10 seconds ago, Borsch dribbled drive into the lane, off the glass, and good. Borsch has got 8.
It's a good job right there just to go in with authority. No hesitation.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and Sarah said, yep, I sure did hit her on the wrist. And that's going to be 2 more shots for Stanford. Stanford has 10 points on the night. The junior, again, leading scorer at 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, I think just the big thing was just so much momentum was gained in that first half, and you feel like you lost all of it here in the second half. And I really can't. I mean, I know it's the turnovers. That's really the main thing that did in the Bobcats here tonight. But I don't really know. I can't think of a time when it just automatically started, because they went in at halftime with that lead.
As Capeyu takes it inside, and it's off the glass, no good. Tipped away, but it's going to stay with Downing and the Trojans, and that's Capeyu. She's going to be done, and that'll be her 5th foul. And oh, no, Sienna Cody really took a hard foul. Hopefully she is okay. She hit her head. Oh, I hope she's okay. I think we're going to take a break with them, and when we come back, we'll make sure that Sienna Cody's okay. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Elle Hughes, 21, and this is Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back, and Sienna Cody was able to walk off under her own power, and it should be free throws, and I believe they're going to have Maya Norman shoot those free throws instead of the freshman Sienna Cody. Maya Norman. Reverse spin, free throws up, and it is going to rim out. Norman has 6 points tonight for the Trojans, who lead 48-28. Second one is up, and it is good. And again, the pressure. Bobcats have been up and down with this pressure as Borsch gets her pocket picked, but is able to get it back. And here come the Bobcats trying to get 10. It across, and it's 10. Oh, my goodness. I think really for me what happened with the Bobcats when they were able to break the press, but they didn't break the press to score, that was the start of the end, because if Sydney would have been able to break that press and look up to score and drive, they had 3-on-2 breaks the whole night. Jansen off the glass.
There you go. That's a good job right there. Georgia, good job by Bowie to know, let's get out and run. Let's push. We don't see that enough.
No, and that's exactly.
You wait for everybody to set back in on the other end. You don't get any advantage ever by doing that. And here you're aggressive. You get a couple free throws.
Yep.
That's good basketball. That's giving yourself a shot.
Yeah, and exactly what we were talking about. Break the press to score. Go out to move the ball to score. As Jansen misses the second one, but the Bobcats get one there, and then it's airmailed by Stanford over the outstretched arms of Caesar. 49-29, 3:11 to go. Again, Bobcats led this one 22-20 at halftime, and it's been a house of horrors in the second half. Hughes has got to look up that sideline as Jansen was streaking up the sideline, but here we go. Kinsley Bowie guarded by Caesar. Oh, body check, no call. Hughes gets it. Taking it into the lane off the glass is going to be blocked by Norman, and the foul is going to be on Sienna Cody, I believe. If it's on Cody, it's her fifth. It may be.
No free throws. It'll just be baseline left side, 16 foul on East.
And that will be the fifth foul on Sienna Cody. And that will be it for her tonight. Looks like Cody and the Trojans are on their way to their fifth win of the night. Bobcats will look to fall to 2-11. Monday night, we have Bobcat women's basketball here on KFJB-TV as we take on Fort Dodge, a game that was supposed to happen before the Christmas break, but school was canceled due to illness as Stanford goes in, and Borsch definitely had the shove down below and block up top, and Stanford's going to get her chance to shoot some more free throws here tonight. It's going to be Borsch's fourth foul. There are, as Borsch, that's her fourth foul. So Sarah Huffman's out there with 4 fouls. Annison Borsch is out there with 4 fouls. The only Bobcat who's not played so far tonight is Tanya Mora. And both of those will be good as Stanford has 13 points tonight. Borsch gets it up to Heitman but overthrows it. And I like the idea, actually, of Borsch's pass. If Heitman would have released, that was a layup. Downing for 3, back iron, no good. Heitman boxes out but isn't able to track it down, and it's going to go back to Nyla Norman. And Caesar almost looks like she walks, but able to get it to Downing, who gets it out to Maya Norman. Back iron, no good. They're going to call a foul. And Kinsley Bowie disagrees, and they're going to say 2 shots, say her foot was on the line. And it's going to be Sarah Huffman, and that's going to be it for Sarah. She's going to lead all Bobcat scorers with 9 points tonight, and that is her 5th foul.
Aniston Borsch one away from fouling out. We've already seen Maya Moore foul out tonight as well as Sydney Capeyu. So just out of control, too many fouls, too many turnovers here tonight. You're just never going to keep yourself in a game if that happens.
And a lot going on for the Bobcats here tonight.
I wish the game could have just been over at halftime. You know, I mean, the way that they played in that first half and unable to continue that momentum here in the second half.
Yep, exactly. It really was. It felt like the Bobcats at points played probably their best quarter and a half of basketball from midway through that first into that second quarter to the end. And just this third quarter, I don't know offensively if they've played a worse half, not scoring any points in that third quarter. And it looks like Ellie Hughes is going to come out. They're going to call that foul on Kinsley Bowie. So Sarah Huffman is still in the game. She has 9 points. Aniston Borsch has 8. Georgia Jansen has 5. And Kinsley Bowie has 4. First free throw is up. And it is good for Maya Norman. That is Norman's 8th point of the contest. Second one is up, and it's good. It is now 53-29. Gets it up to Heitman. Heitman, now it's a 2-on-2. She pulls it out, gives it to Bowie. Bowie pulls back out, gets to Huffman. Huffman looks inside as Bowie dives, but keeps the basketball. She's guarded closely by Stanford, and they're going to call a foul, and that'll be her fourth.
Free throws.
See if Huffman can come to that double-digit mark on the scoring here tonight. Shot is up, and it's good. She'll get her chance at the second free throw. 53-30, 2:01 left to go here. Sarah Huffman gets in crouch position, lines up the shot. Front iron no good. Rebound Latiker. Here comes Caesar and the Trojans. Borsch guards Caesar closely. Caesar elbows off, nothing, and it's going to be stolen away by Huffman. Huffman dribble drives past Nyla and is going to be fouled, and it's going to be 1-on-1 with Huffman right back to the line.
We could be here all night with that kind of call.
We're already going to be here all night long. All night long. You know what? There we go.
I don't know. I don't even know what's being said.
Lionel Richie.
Oh, yeah.
All night long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Dylan. You're Brandon. We're here at Waterloo East. Bobcats find themselves down 22 as Sarah Huffman puts in another free throw. Next one's up. Back iron no good. Rebound. Maya. She gets it, drops it off, but Huffman with another steal as Maya Norman tried to drop that off. Bobcats get the basketball, throw it into Jansen. Jansen off the glass, good. She's got 7. The freshman's been really good when she's been out there here tonight.
Continues to be a bright spot for this women's program.
Latiker gets it. Downing was lining up for that 3 but couldn't handle it. Borsch guards her. It's Bowie, Borsch, Huffman, Georgia Jansen, Millie Heitman for your Bobcats.
It's just surprising both teams, for where we are midway through the season, how bad ball control and just dribbling and sloppiness.
Downing rains it down. That's a 3-pointer for Downing. She's got 11. And it is 56-33, 48 seconds left to go in this ball game. Huffman goes in, gets a bucket. She's got now 13 points for the Bobcats. She's tied for the game high in points along with Jayla Stanford. Stanford scoop layup, no good. Huffman gets in for the rebound, won't grab it. Bowie gets it, and she is going to be in a little bit of pain here.
Yeah, I think her left knee or right knee, yeah.
She's going to be all right as Coach Murphy made it out to the halfway point, but teammate help hopped her back on up. And Kinsley's going to be shooting free throws on that loose ball foul. It looks like Ellie Hughes will sub in for her if she makes the second. Actually, it'll be the 9th foul, so it'll be a 1-on-1. First one is up, and it's good. That's a 5th point for Kinsley Bowie here tonight. Second one is back iron, no good. It's 56-36. 27 seconds left to go in this as Downing brings it across, guarded by Borsch. Takes it right into the lane, kicks it out to Nyla, and that's a shove on Weekly, but they don't call it. And here comes Borsch. Borsch looks ahead, reverse dribble, gets it back to Huffman. 12 seconds to go. Huffman crosses up and they're going to call it's going to be a block. That's going to be a block by Nyla Norman. Thought it might have been a foul, but no call. Bobcats have a chance to score here with 5.7 seconds to go. Kinsley Bowie checks out of the game. Huffman looks inside to Hughes. Hughes off the glass and good. She's got 4. And we've got That's the end of the game. It's 56-38. When we come back, we'll do the Ken Transmission stats and key plays from this game.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You could also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reactions. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
And we're back here at the Locker Room Report. The Bobcat girls fall to Waterloo East. Quick rundown of the scores. Guard Downing had 11 points. Maya Norman for Waterloo East had 9 points. Jayla Stanford led all scorers with 13. Sienna Cody, the freshman, had 9 points. Jemiah Caesar had 6. And Jade Latiker had 3 threes in that second half, with Cheyenne Denton with 2. And then for the Bobcats, who lost 56-38, I believe, 5 points from Kinsley Bowie. Sarah Huffman had 13 points. Aniston Borsch had 8 points. Georgia Jansen, the freshman, had a nice game with 7 points. Ellie Hughes had 4 points. And Sydney Capeyu had 1 point. And that'll do it. Bobcats were up 22-20, had a great opportunity, but could not hang on. Last thoughts from the women's game, Brandon?
Well, we'll be back. We'll take a look at the scoreboard update. But, yeah, definitely a game where they played really well in the first half, but got to come out stronger in that second half out of the break.
And when we come back in the Locker Room Report, we will have a regional scoreboard update. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on KFJB-TV and listening on News Talk 1230, KFJB AM and 93.9 FM.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown. Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
Coming up at the end of the boys' game, we will have our Calvin Rocket Player of the Week, presented by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill in Marshalltown. Open for dine-in or to-go. Visit them pre or post-game. Now it's time for our regional scoreboard update, brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. Brandon.
Collins-Maxwell 51-39 over Baxter tonight. North Tama picks up a win over BCLUW 39-36 in a final there. West Marshall 80-23. They take down Sadell. And Mason City tonight 55-19 over Ames. That's a scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Coming up next, we get you ready to go for the boys' game tonight from Waterloo East, right here on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Inbounds is misplay. Dalen Houston's going to come up with it. Takes it on a fast break. It's good. Kick shot, wide open three. It's good as it rattles in for Drake Capayu.
Welcome to the countdown to tip-off.
It's the third conference game of the season for the Marshalltown Bobcats in the Iowa Alliance North as they travel to take on Waterloo East and the Trojans here tonight. Coming up on our countdown to tip-off, we'll talk with Coach about this big matchup. An injury here that is going to affect the Bobcats. We'll talk about that. Plus, we'll get the scouting report from Dylan Dose on the Waterloo East Trojans. This is Bobcat Athletics. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the countdown to tip-off here on KFJB and KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me here tonight as we get you ready to go for the key area opponent matchups. Some good games we'll be keeping our eye on here tonight, Dylan.
Yeah, big schools, small schools alike, but in the small classes, East Marshall's taking on AGWSR with Grundy Center taking on Gladbrook Rhinebeck, and then West Marshall and Sadell. But when you get to that big class matchup, you have Johnson and Waukee Northwest, along with Ames and Mason City, two opponents for Marshalltown. Des Moines North and Hoover are taking on each other down in Des Moines, along with Roosevelt and Lincoln. And then a big one in the old CIML is Ankeny and Waukee. Looking forward to following along with those scores so far.
We'll talk to head coach Michael Apple when we come back on the countdown to tip-off.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Welcome back into the countdown to tip-off right here on News Talk 1230 KFJB AM 93.9 FM and on KFJB TV. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're watching on our YouTube channel on the big screen here tonight. We're now joined by head coach Michael Apple. Of course, our pregame channel brought to you by Iowa Kitchen Company. Coach, you come on the road here tonight, 1-1 on the week so far, looking to make it 2-1 with a big road matchup against Waterloo East, a matchup of two teams that battled it out in the first round of the playoffs last year. This is a team that also returns a lot from their starting squad, including Kewan Jones, who had a pretty good night a year ago in this matchup. How do you plan to attack a guy like him?
Well, we got to make it tough for him to, catch the ball in spots that he likes it, and he's a good player. So just try and make it tough for him to get it, and attack him on the offense a little bit, see if we can get him in foul trouble, and he's a good player, so we got to be ready. And he's not the only one. They got a good team.
You look at them as a team, though, they've got a lot of really good individual players. Do you feel like watching them, though, they struggle to really gel as a group? Because it seems like they would have more wins on the season with as much as they bring back, but they do have some good wins. They took down Cedar Falls, but I guess where do you think they are as a team coming together?
Well, they've lost some close games, so they're right in there with them. So they're on a 3-game winning streak now. They got some momentum. They're playing really good basketball right now. So we're gonna have to be ready to go.
Close 1-point loss to Hoover. How's practice been since then for you guys?
It's been good. Yeah, it's been good. Wednesday was obviously come from back-to-back games. We just kind of more film session, and then Thursday we had a good practice.
Of course, you mentioned last night with us at Bobcat Live that Dalen Houston still dealing with that leg injury. Is he going to play here tonight, test it out, or not?
He is not. No, he's in a boot right now. He went to get it checked out last night, and kind of have to wait until next week to figure out where he's at, and go from there.
Key to victory here tonight.
We got to be able to stop them, stop penetration, rebound the ball. Can't allow them to get second chance points, and just match their physicality. They're a physical, athletic team, so we got to be ready and match that.
That's the Iowa Kitchen Company pregame chat with head coach Michael Apple. Marshalltown Iowa Kitchen Company, let us design your space today with quality cabinetry and endless designs and styles to choose from. This is the countdown to tip-off right here on KFJB-TV.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to Waterloo East High School. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. All right, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First off for the Waterloo East Trojans, as they get going with number 0, Quentin Hart, averaging 6.9 points per game. Jameel Montgomery, number 3, 10.9 points per game for the 6'4 senior. Meanwhile, Shakir Wright, number 4, a 6'4 senior. He is averaging 4.9 points per game. And Keewan Jones, number 11, their real big guy, averaging 18.8 points per game, 10th best overall in 4A. He is a senior. And followed up with Jamarius Bradford Gates at 15.3 points per game. All right, for your Marshalltown Bobcats here tonight, it'll be Carter Gianetto, Trayshawn Brooks, Braden Weatherly, Drake Capeyu, and Jackson Eisenbart, the 5 of the floor, as you heard Coach there, as Dalen Houston will be out here tonight. And we have been informed that no longer with the team is Prince Jala. This is Marshalltown Bobcat basketball right here on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Finally finds Brooks. Brooks will take the 3. Boy, that's a pure bucket right. And backdoor pass to Weatherly. Beat numbers outline to red. 3 again. Boys, heat hot. Beat now they go right back to Capeyu. 3, drop it in. Ryan Murphy. 3, right wing.
You're here for a blockbuster season. The home for Bobcat athletics for 100 years. KFJB-TV.
It is a Friday showcase here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me here tonight as we take a look at our What to Watch, as it's all brought to you by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown. Dylan, what are you looking at here tonight in this matchup of 2 Iowa Alliance North Conference teams?
For the Marshalltown Bobcats, I need us to be selflessly selfish. Sometimes we can pass it around too much. Drake Capeyu, Trey Brooks have to be selfish with the basketball and look up to put up shots. And for Waterloo East, it's keeping up with Jones, right? It's Keewan Jones as a player.
Yeah, he
can shoot it. He can do a lot on the offensive end.
And we are underway as the Bobcats win the opening tip into the backcourt, right to left on your radio dial and on your TV screen. Trayshawn Brooks in the front court as he gets it way up high as he's guarded by Quentin Hart. Bobcats work it in to Weatherly. Boy, I thought he had an opportunity to go up with it. He did not. Passes it out. Eisenbart tracks it down. And now over to Gianetto on the right wing. Bobcats running out of time. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Eisenbart thought about the 3 on the left wing, but the defense stepped out on him. Trayshawn Brooks has got it with 5. 3. Left high post takes the jumper. It is off the right side of the iron. Rims out. Rebound brought in by Jameel Montgomery, who has 5 rebounds per game up the near side for Jamarius Bradford Gates.
I really like the matchup with Drake Capeyu on Jones. I was wondering if that's what they were going to do, though they get a kind of a ticky-tack. Drake, especially with no Dalen tonight, is going to have to be wary of those fouls.
So a foul early on here by Drake Capeyu. Jones backdoor. They were trying to look for him down on the left block. He's posting up down there. Capeyu will guard on him. Jones has it knocked out of bounds, or knocked out of his hands, and it went up to the left wing. Bobcats almost got it back with Giannetto, but could not get it. Jones pulls up. 16-foot out left side. It's no good. Trayshawn Brooks gets the outlet into the front court real quick for the Cats. Jones will pick him up. A mismatch right there. Giannetto. Three-quarter, it's good, and Giannetto's going to have a big game for the Bobcats.
Huge shot by Giannetto. Bobcats become very perimeter-centric, and they're going to call it on Weatherly. I think if you need to know anything about Kewan Jones's game is that Drake Capeyu is guarding him. Guarding him with a guard because Kewan likes to be more of a perimeter player.
Kewan Jones inbounds it, gets it right back. 6.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter of play. Holding up the 2 on his hands, Jamarius Bradford Gates. He's 9th in steals in 4A at 2.3 points per game. Drives in for the left wing, misses the layup a little bit strong, and Giannetto quickly back the other way. He's going to challenge, takes it inside, off the glass, no good. Weatherly swipes for the rebound, no good. Quickly back in transition, Bradford Gates. Oh, a little Euro step in the paint, and it's a beautiful bucket for 2, and it's 3-2. Cats still on top by 1.
Yeah, Bobcats are wanting to get this thing up and down. What we've seen even with East is Kewan Jones was awesome in the first half, got real tired in that second half.
Capeyu posts up, and he's pushed from behind. A foul's going to be called on Shakir Wright, averaging 4.9 points per game and 1.6 rebounds per game. 6'4 senior will pick up his first foul of the night.
Bobcats have been aggressive offensively and defensively, like what you see so far.
Capeyu posts up. He clears it out. Left wing 3. Eisenbarth. Oh, it rattles in and out. No good. As he'll get the rebound with Jameel Montgomery. As he gives it up to Bradford Gates. Now to Jones. Cross-court pass all the way across. Corner 3. It's no good. Capeyu with the rebound. He's going to have to help out of the rebounding side of things, and he does right there. He's up court quickly with that baby blue undershirt here tonight with the blue tops and bottoms for the Bobcats. White tops and bottoms with orange. Highlighting for Waterloo East, the Trojans, with Jones almost steals a pass from Trayshawn Brooks over to Eisenbarth, left wing out of bounds right by the scorer's table, and it will remain with the Bobcats with 20 seconds on the shot clock, 5:23 on the game clock. Pass in the backcourt to start this possession again.
One thing East is doing, they're switching on every pick.
Post up, Capeyu, turn around, it's good. 5-2 Cats, you were saying?
Yeah, it's you like to get Trey in that pick and roll again with Kewan Jones, as they have a couple times. Attack Jones on the defensive side.
Jones, such a big body that you feel like Capeyu can challenge him. He fights through a screen 3 for Jones is no good. Capeyu, long rebound, and he will keep it. It's a 4-on-1, but the Bobcats will have it knocked out of bounds by East as Bradford Gates trying to get a steal right there. He cannot do so. And 4:50 in the opening quarter, 5-2 Cats on top. They get the ball back here. And this is one where if they can build a lead, Bobcats are going to have to keep it tonight because East has a lot of guys who can make some big shots, especially from three-point land, as they shoot it from 47% out there. Brooks, cross-court pass. Capeyu thought about the 3, gets Jones off his feet. Backdoor, Weatherly, right block, great play. Uses a glass for 2.
One of the weird things about no Dalen, Prince off the team, is how you have scouted Marshalltown doesn't matter anymore because the leading scorers aren't on the floor.
No, not even close. A whole new kind of feel, I guess, to this Bobcat squad. Weatherly steps out, Bradford Gates, backdoor pass down to the right block. They beat him. Montgomery with his first bucket of the night. It's 7-4. Bobcats on top with 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter of play here at Waterloo East High School. At Weir McGraw Court. Eisenbarth, right wing, around the perimeter. Weatherly, fake like he was going to go for a 3. Giannetto, left wing, controlling the basketball. Up to Eisenbarth, fakes a 3. Now gives it back to Weatherly, throws it away. East is out of bounds on the far sideline. It will stay with the Bobcats as they almost turned it over with 3:47 in the opening quarter. So 7-4, you get a feel of this one. You know, no Dalen Houston, but I feel like the ball movement is just excellent early on for the Cats.
Yeah, this is the best ball movement we've had. We've had a lot of stagnation on the offense since Christmas, and the ball is moving really crisp. I'm going to be interested to see how deep and to whom Coach Apple goes on his bench.
Marshalltown up 7-4, 3:47 opening quarter of play. Coming up after our game tonight, we will name our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Week. All presented by Calvin Rocket, of course, awarding a free pizza to the Bobcat Player of the Week. Weatherly finally ready to go. Here's the officials sort things out with the scores table. Weatherly will inbound. Trayshawn Brooks catches it, far side corner. Dribbles back out to the top of the key and reset the offense with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Trayshawn Brooks finally looks up, realizes that the shot clock is winding down. Great crossover move, pull up, swish.
That was clean. That was beautiful hesitation, rises, finishes with touch.
Love it right there for Trayshawn Brooks, who puts the Cats up 9-4. Eisenbarth ran over. He'll draw the charge as it's going to be called against Atarian Spates, who's checked in, averaging 1.3 points per game, a 6'1 senior. That's the one thing I noticed about Waterloo East. Bobcats cannot get in foul trouble here tonight because East is pretty deep in comparison.
East is running a good 10 people deep, 10-man rotation. Bobcats are probably going to sit 6 or 7 off the bench here tonight.
Giannetto picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Passes left wing to Brooks. Gets his screen from Eisenbarth. Now back to Giannetto, who transitioned over to the right wing. Drives in. Right high post, no good. Weatherly, rebound, put back. He's fouled. Shot was tipped. It was no good, but 2 free throws coming here for Braden Weatherly with 2:48 to go in the opening quarter of play. That's one thing that I love about him is heart, hustle, and muscle for Braden Weatherly. And the Marshalltown Bobcats, as you see, the sweet-looking play on KFJB-TV, hanging in air. Trayshawn Brooks, his last bucket in the game, as Weatherly at the line. The front half of the 2 free throws, no good on the first one. Still 9-4 the score.
Yeah, you want to see Carter took that mid-range jumper. I'd love to see Carter go right back to Trey to be able to take Jones off the bounce.
Weatherly coming in, a 67% free throw shooter, kind of unordinary for him as he misses both free throws and will still stay at 9-4. Into the front court, Bradford Gates. Brooks guarding. Little hesitation, fought through it as Giannetto kind of stepped in to help out. And it's going to be the second bucket of the night for Bradford Gates. He has 4. It's 9-6. Bobcats on top by 3. Woo! Scoop and score for Brooks, and that's tough to stop. He's coming alive. He had 18 on Tuesday night, and here he's up to 4 points and a turnover. Brooks has it. No real numbers. He'll look for Giannetto. It's batted out of bounds by East. No, they'll keep it in play to Bradford Gates. Lays it up and in. It's good. He has 6. And East is back with, it's 11-8. As
that was a sloppy pass. And oh, my goodness, that was a bad, unfortunate turn of events for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Bobcats could have had a nice opportunity to extend their lead that they currently have, 11-8 on the road. Giannetto fakes like he's going to shoot the 3, passes to Brooks on the left wing. Crossover, drive to the left block, kick out to Eisenbarth. Eisenbarth is going to come up short on the 3, but before that happens, Brooks was fouled on a drive from the left wing inside. I love an aggressive Trayshawn Brooks. We saw during football season when he was aggressive and got the ball, he is just an absolute playmaker. And here tonight, he knows he's got to step up and be one of the big scorers for the Bobcats tonight. And he's doing it so far, delivering.
Yeah, he's getting to the rack, and even if he's not going to shoot it, he is going to be the reason we score, kicking it out to open shooters as well.
Brooks will inbound baseline left side, looking around, and finally finds Rogelio Sarin, who rips it away from the East Trojan. Gets it over to Weatherly, sees a lane, and he is tripped by Bradford Gates. And Weatherly hits the deck, and he will not shoot free throws, as that was not a shooting foul. He kind of tossed the ball, but I think that was more because he was falling than anything. I mean, Brooks will inbound with 1:25 in the opening quarter. Bobcats up 11-8. Inbounds to Eisenbarth. Loses the basketball. Gets it back to Brooks near side corner. Gets a screen from Eisenbarth. Hesitation move. And over to Rogelio Sarin. Far side corner. Drop it in. Capello's posted up on the right block. Jones was diving in. Capello misses the shot. Sarin knocks it out to Weatherly. And the Bobcats keep it in the front court. Nice pass to Sarin from Capello, but Sarin strong on the shot, and it's back the other way with the Waterloo East Trojans with under a minute to go in the opening quarter.
Drake Capello has 2 points, but he's playing huge tonight. Great on the defensive end, moving the basketball on the offensive end.
Capello slides in for help defense, but late to get there on Jones, and Jones has his first bucket with just 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. That's been good defense on Jones to slow him down, of course, scoring nearly 19 points per game. Eisenbarth left open, wide open three, off the front of the iron, and goes in. Huge bucket, 14-10.
Huge bucket. You don't get more for a swish. He used all the rim and some backboard to get 3. I love how much they're getting Jones in the action, making him work defensively at every point.
10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Capello gets right up on Jones. Jones feeds it left wing, sets a screen. Brooks fights through it. Gets his pocket pick momentarily. 3, and at the buzzer, it is good. As that one is good for Dejan Sharkey at the buzzer. It's 14-13, Cats up by 1 as we head to the second quarter here on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Braden Weatherly and you're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
Well, the Bobcats have a 1-point lead after Sharkey just made a 3 at the buzzer. The Bobcats almost got a pick as Trayshawn Brooks knocked it away, but not able to get it back. All right, let's get a scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Dylan, we had some girls' finals from earlier tonight. Bobcats lost 56-36. What do we have as of right now?
As we're looking at boys, Ames is up on Mason City at half, 33-5. Grundy Center 22, Gladbrook 19 at half. Waukee Northwest 32, Johnson 19 at half. East Marshall 44, AGWSR 44-21 at half, and West Marshall 26, Sadell 27 at half.
East will open up the second quarter with the basketball on the right side of your radio dial and TV screen. Working in the front court, Eisenbarth almost forces a turnover on Sharkey as he got the ball away momentarily. Sharkey tracks it down over to the right wing. Swing pass over to the top of the key. Down the heart of the paint. Weatherly tapped that one out of there. Just checking in is Dajuan Rambis. And Rambis, who averages 2.3 points per game, will go to the free throw line. Weatherly will pick up the foul, his second of the night.
Yeah, we're going to see Corey Smith. We wondered a little bit where would Coach Apple go in that lineup, and the junior's going to get some early run here after being out of the rotation for about a month and a half.
First one for Rambis is good at the free throw line as he has 2 free throws here on a shooting foul, and we're tied at 14 with 7:40 second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk to Brian Murphy, head coach for the Marshalltown Bobcat girls basketball team. A miss. Rebound is brought in by East. Finally, Eisenbarth tracks it down after the missed free throw by Rambis on the second one. Brooks over the timeline into the front court. Gets a screen from Eisenbarth. Giannetto now dribbles to the top of the key. Back to Smith. Drives in. Down to the left block. Turns around. Fires it out to the right wing. Eisenbarth hesitates. Now to Giannetto. The extra pass won't pay off. It's off the front of the iron. And the rebound brought in by Hart. Hart up the far sideline. Drops it to Kewan Jones. 15 foot out. Left side baseline. Capello guarding. Swing pass near side corner. Left open for a 3. And it's good. And Sharkey knocks down his second 3 of the night.
As East takes their first lead, 17-14. Sharkey's look pure both times, and that's a hand check.
Yep, it is. Sharkey's going to pick up the foul out front as Brooks was just about ready to start a drive. So the foul will come in as the student section all fired up there for Waterloo East on the far side of us. We knew it would be a good environment for this boys game in the Iowa Alliance North Conference. It's been a good one so far. Bobcats down 17-14. Have the basketball in the front court with Trayshawn Brooks as Capello passes in. He'll beckon Giannetto move around. He'll come down to the left wing. He'll get the pass. He opens up. Didn't take the 3. Baseline jumper. He'll take it. It's off the iron, and it's no good. Back the other way. Hart got the rebound up to Jones. Jones kicks it back left wing. Boy, I thought Jones was going to drive in, but he thought otherwise. And he'll take the basketball now up high. Pass it inside. Boys, Bobcats fall asleep defensively down low. Eisenbarth late. He'll commit the foul. The bucket is good for Jameel Montgomery.
And that's a real tough guard when you have Giannetto in the post trying to front him. That's a tough guard for him.
Yeah, felt like the Bobcats didn't recognize the pass was coming early enough, and that's how they got beat. And then sliding in there too late was Eisenbarth. So one free throw to come here for Montgomery, and it's up, and it's too strong. 4 points for Jameel Montgomery. That's their bugaboo. 56% as a team at the free throw line. Waterloo East not strong at the stripe.
Yeah, they almost shoot it as well from three as they do from the line.
Yeah. Maybe take a few steps back, something like that. I don't know. Right. Capeyu into the paint, and it will be a runner. It's good for Capeyu. He's got 4 in the game.
Really like Capeyu taking it off the bounce.
Jones, right wing, drives in. Capeyu guards, and it comes up short. I think Capeyu was just enough in the view of Jones. That was not a great look. Capeyu's really done a nice job on Jones. Jones has looked uncomfortable as the Bobcats are down by 3 right now.
Well, Jones has got such a nice shot. He's able to get what he wants, but Capeyu's strong enough to get him on the block, and he's quick enough. He's locking him down on the perimeter.
Brooks off a screen, gets another screen from Eisenbarth. Now dribbles out as Jones is guarding on him. Kind of a mismatch, you would think. Brooks streaks it inside. Rogelio Sarin gets it back. Bobcats turn it over. Jones on the break. Hesitation, pass Brooks for 2.
It was a terrible pass by Rogelio Sarin, and it turned into 2 the other way.
Sharkey on Brooks now. Gets a screen from Eisenbarth. Left high post. Jumpers no good off the left side of the iron. Back the other way as Jones will trot it up court. Swings it to Sharkey, and Sharkey now over the Trojan logo at midcourt. Into the front court, passes to Jones. Near side, he'll come right in front of head coach Michael Apple. They tried a little roll, couldn't get it. Cross court laser, no good. Rebound by Brooks. At 3 on the far side, no good for Quentin Hart. Into the front court, the Bobcats will take a timeout by head coach Michael Apple with them. Cats down 21-16 here on KFJB-TV.
Nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Kale Sandvik, and you're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
4:31 to go in the second quarter. Bobcats down 21-16 so far. They've held Kewan Jones pretty in check early on here tonight, as Kewan Jones does have 4 points to his name, but Bobcats doing a lot of hustling out there, getting some good rebounds as they are short guys here tonight.
Yeah, definitely short guys. Ball movement's been fantastic, but when you go more guard heavy, that can be expected. Bobcats have to get some buckets to drop. They have not shot it extremely well from outside. They do have 2 3-pointers. Giannetto has 1 and Eisenbarth has 1, but I really think that's going to be the key for the Bobcats to be able to get back in this.
Of course, Dalen Houston wearing a walking boot here tonight. We talked about that with Coach. Not going to play here tonight. We'll see how things check out for him next week. So down a big contributor for the Bobcats here tonight. 3 is in and out, no good for the Bobcats as Smith tried to sky for the rebound, could not bring it in. And here comes Hart up court. Swings it left wing for the Trojans. And they'll drop it into Kewan Jones, left block, turnaround, hook shot. They were maybe trying to go for the oop. Couldn't convert with Jameel Montgomery, but he puts in the bucket regardless. And Montgomery was 6 in the game. Bobcats down 23-16 on the road at Waterloo East.
Yeah, East is getting a mismatch with Montgomery on Giannetto, and he's just too big.
Smith up high, over to Sarin. Sarin will set a screen for Giannetto. Capeyu now, left wing. Why not? Pure. That's a dime right there for the Cats. Yep. They need a big bucket, 23-19, trailing by 4. Back in transition, though. Smith can't cut down the lane for Quentin Hart. That's a quick 2.
Yeah, just able to flip it real quickly. Nice job by Capello on one end, but bad transition defense by the Bobcats.
Eisenbar sets a screen, gets the feedback from Capello, steps in, takes a 15-foot jumper, pops in and out, no good. Rebound brought in by Wright. Up court to Jones, left wing, picked up by Capello. Now far side quarter. They drive in, kick late, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Jackson Eisenbarth. That'll be the 5th team foul here in the first half. 2:58 stopped on the clock as Eisenbarth picks up his 2nd foul of the night.
Yeah, you're looking at some Bobcats out there looking to see if they're going to be subbed in for or not, and there's just not a whole lot of help coming from the bench here tonight.
Sarin checks out, but then he's going to check right back in for somebody else. Capello at the top, guarding on Dejan Sharkey. The screen is coming. They'll set it. They roll. Bobcats cover it well. It's an errant shot, but they don't box out. Jameel Montgomery beats them for the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Bobcats were up 14-10. They now find themselves down 27-19, a 17-5 run by Waterloo East.
Smith up high, has the basketball, passes it over to Brooks around the perimeter, over to Giannetto, far side quarter. 2:20 remaining in the second quarter. Eisenbarth 3, left wing, and it's in and out. Boy, Bobcats are real close on shots, but they just are not falling early on here.
Yeah, and they're not getting any second chance opportunities without Dalen Houston. Normally, Bobcats a very good offensive rebounding team, not so tonight.
Down to Montgomery, Brooks guarding, and Montgomery a little bit out of control, loses it out of bounds. Turnover back to the Bobcats with just under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, trailing by 8 on the road. Bobcats 8-3 on the season. They're 1-1 in conference play. Waterloo East is 5-6, 2-1 in conference play. Of course, these two teams met in the first round of the 4A Sub-District 3 playoffs last year, 69-65 win for the Bobcats inside the Roundhouse. Then the Bobcats went and unfortunately weren't able to take down Cedar Falls in the next round of things. Here's Brooks on a drive inside the paint, picked up by 2 Trojans. They foul Brooks. Brooks hits the deck. He's got 2 free throws coming as the Cats are down by 8. Couple of good opportunities to get some points with the clock stopped here, Dylan.
Yeah, Trey's got to be very aggressive taking it to the rack. He's been able to get to go wherever he wants, and the more he's able to get to the hoop, it's going to open up shooters outside, and it's going to allow for opportunities like this at the line.
Brooks good at his first free throw of the night. Trayshawn Brooks, a 77% free throw shooter coming in. Bobcats overall a 70% free throw shooting team, so doing that pretty well this season. Brooks' second free throw. It's up, and this one will rattle around and no good off the right side. Montgomery hauls in the rebound. He'll drop it into Jones. Jones looking for Montgomery again. Hesitation, pass Capello, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, Jones is a load with touch. We saw it last year. We really liked him as a player, and he's just as good this year.
Sharkey guarding on Brooks. Swings out. Capello almost traveled. Gets it to Smith. Smith trying to look back behind him, and a travel kind of just drugged that pivot foot, and it's a turnover. Bobcats with 58 seconds to go before halftime, trailing 29-20.
Yeah, Drake Capello is definitely working hard. He started with the light blue undershirt. That is now changed to a royal blue undershirt.
Yeah. Sweating it out at Waterloo East. Cats down by 9. 48 seconds to go before halftime. At Weir McGraw court, a kick's going to be called on Brooks. He'll pick up the basketball, gives it to the official. Baseline right side. East will have it with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jones inbounds to Montgomery. He's double-teamed, and he was trying to pass it and be fancy with it right back to Jones, but it's out of bounds.
What?
And the officials call a foul on the inbounds, apparently. You know, that's one thing, as you see Michael Apple there on KFJB-TV. I hate awarding a foul to an offensive player who was out of control. Montgomery was in midair, jumping around, trying to throw it back to Jones, and you're going to give him a foul?
Yeah, Jones went the other way.
It's just crazy. I just don't – I hate that.
Yeah,
absolutely hate that.
That is some rough stuff right there. That does not make a whole lot of sense to me.
You can't award a bad play. Montgomery drives in, tosses it up, hard off the rack, rebound Bobcats. 30 seconds to go in the first half. I just feel that. I always feel that way so strongly. You can't award a player for being out of control. I just wish more officials would realize that. Coming from an official myself, former official, Dylan.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm going to ride with you. Whatever you say, Brandon, I'm riding with you. You're my meal ticket.
10 seconds before the break. Down by 9. Capello drives in. Can't get the bucket. Sarin was trying for the rebound. Giannetto, can he get the three? Yes, he can. Down by 6 at the break. It is 29-23. Giannetto with his second three of the first half. And the Bobcats just down by 6 at the break on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
That was huge, huge, huge.
Doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You could also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
At halftime, the Bobcats down by just by 6. They led in the first quarter, but Dylan, they fought back here. And good effort by the Bobcats here tonight, short man.
Yeah, they definitely did a great job. Got out hot early. Brooks getting to the lane. Drake Capello leads the Bobcats with 7 points and has played incredible defense on Kewan Jones, holding him to 6 first-half points.
Carter Giannetto with 6. He just made that 3 right before the end of the first half, a big bucket. We'll see if the Bobcats can make some adjustments and fight their way back in this one. We'll talk with head coach Brian Murphy when we come back. This is halftime from Waterloo East on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
And we're back at the halftime report. I'm joined by Coach Brian Murphy. Coach, girls' game was a tale of two halves, leading 22-20 at half. I thought that second half of the first quarter into the second quarter was some of the best basketball the Bobcats have played all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's one of those things where, that sign of inexperience, we talked in the locker room. I mean, a lot of things went right for us in that first half, and sometimes the energy level is dictated by how the ball is going in or whether it's not. Waterloo's energy dipped in that first half, and ours was up, and then, kind of totally flipped on us the second half.
Yeah, you were able to be aggressively able to get it into the lane, get some good shots. Anderson Borsch had 6 first half points there. Huffman did well. Then that second half, specifically that third quarter, what happened to the Bobcats in that third quarter?
Fundamentally, we seem to have forgotten the things that helped us break the press, where suddenly we were trying to force passes that have not been there, certainly not in the first half, haven't been there all season. We reverted back to a lot of bad habits, and I think the tough thing is, as your energy dips, that fatigue takes over, we often revert back to those bad habits, and that's something we've got to break.
And so when you're having that post-game conversation, I think that first half, that is who you want the Bobcats to be moving forward. How did you coach up the ladies after the game, pointing to that first half?
And you nailed it on the head. I mean, we've talked all season about the potential we had, and we really showed it in that first half, and we've got to recognize that, good teams are consistent. That is the hardest thing about being a quality team, is that consistency. You do it every play, you do it every quarter, and so we strung together a good half, and now we got to string together a whole game if we want to beat other teams that are competitive like Waterloo East.
And we'll have the Bobcats Monday night against Fort Dodge at home, and we'll be back with the Ken transmission. Key adjustments to the second half.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Regional scoreboard update tonight, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Dylan?
Yes, we have BCLUW 28 over North Tama 17 at halftime. We do have a final. West Marshall falls in a close one to Sadell 53-49. Boys halftime, Collins Maxwell getting it taken to him by Baxter. Baxter 51, CM 23. Waukee Ankeny 24s at half. Again, Ames 33, Mason City 5, and then Grundy Center 22, Gladbrook Rhinebeck 19 at the half.
This is halftime from Waterloo East on KFJB-TV.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Dale in Houston. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Bobcats down by 6 at halftime. Our halftime adjustments all brought to you by Ken's Transmission of Marshalltown. What do the Cats need to do different in the second half?
In the offensive side, Trey Brooks has got to attack the rim whenever there's a switch. Attack Jones on that switch. Defensively, anticipate the Bobcats maybe stretch and press at different points.
We'll see what they do in the second half. We'll take a quick timeout. Second half starts next right here on KFJB-TV.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly and routine maintenance, repair and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Ensign Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Drake Capello, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Trailing by 6 at a halftime. The Bobcats have to feel pretty good. They're really, really shorthanded here tonight, specifically Dalen Houston, of course, not playing. He's got a walking boot here tonight, but I thought the energy level was really, really good. And I think if they can continue that, even with a short bench here tonight, only bringing in 2 guys off the bench in that first half, things could be successful and try to get yourself a nice road victory.
Yeah, Giannetto's 3 before the half was huge. Now have a chance to cut into that even more. Every single Bobcat that will play tonight can hit the 3, so everyone is an active shooter on the offensive side.
8 minutes on the clock as we begin the third quarter. Cats down by 6, 29-23 here on KFJB-TV. As well, thank you for listening on AM News Talk 1230 KFJB and FM 93.9. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. Here we go. Brooks into the front court out of the halftime break. Down low, down to the right block. Now reverses it to the left block. Capello, I thought he was going to have a nice bucket to begin the second half, but just a touch strong on the shot right there. Back to East.
An absolute great play call. Nice set. Went to the other side and just couldn't finish it.
Montgomery back the other way, and they're going to call block on Eisenbarth. We've seen that too many times in the first half. That is his 3rd foul of the night, and that's one thing about Jackson. We love his potential to shoot the 3, but sometimes just slides over there in defensive help, gets himself in foul trouble.
Yeah, I thought he had plenty of time to get over there. He must have bailed out on that one. And Rogelio Saren's going to get some quick play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Rogelio the other day, and he's continuing to grow and learn, just like football season when he started to get more playing time. Here's a good rebound for him as Jones tried to swipe and get that one, but Rogelio beat him out. So both free throws, no good.
And I'm attacking. If Brooks is at the top, I want him to attack the paint.
Goes in. And there's a foul and a reach in.
Yeah.
And the foul's going to come in on Quentin Hart, as Hart will pick up first team foul here in the second half, as I believe that's his second one on Hart here tonight, and it is. Brooks to inbound. Inbound to Weatherly. Defense tries to bite. Tries to bite at the pass. Miss on it, and Weatherly's jumper's good for 2 off the glass. 29-25, Bobcats trail.
Yeah, it's really nice, that shot right before the half, and then getting first possession, get a chance for a mini run.
Jones behind the back dribble. Kicks out. Bradford Gates, near side corner. Cross-court pass. Now drive inside, and Giannetto's going to pick up a foul. Hart knifing in from the right wing over to the left block, and the foul will come on Giannetto, his first of the night.
Yeah, Carter just an eighth of a step too slow on that one.
And the free throw, first one will rattle in and out. And the Bobcats right here, as you see on KFJB-TV, Weatherly, the turnaround jumper inside. That's the thing about Weatherly is he's just got those lanky arms, able to beat the defender for that rebound, or excuse me, the basketball on the inbound, and then got that jumper to go. So the second free throw is good by Quentin Hart. He missed the first one. It's a 5-point game, 30-25. Bobcats trailing by 5. Down to the right block to Weatherly. Kicks out top of the key to Brooks. Brooks, shimmy shake down the left side. Jones blocks a shot from behind. Weatherly gets it, feeds it to Sarin, misses the shot. Weatherly, it tips off of his hands, goes to Montgomery. Brooks tips it away from Montgomery out of bounds. It'll remain with the Trojans. Boy, it's just one of those things. It's like Bobcats on the verge of getting it and getting a nice play, but just could not convert on it. Rahelia was really set up by a nice Weatherly pass.
Yeah, it was just right on the doorstep. Multiple opportunities, no bucket.
Nobody picks up Montgomery, and he goes backdoor on him. Weatherly was trailing defensively, got beat right there, 32-25. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Cats trail on the road at Waterloo East.
Montgomery's been a problem for the Bobcats on those back cuts. He's had a lot of easy twos.
Capeyu gets a nice screen from Weatherly and drops in his second three of the night. Capeyu with 10 tonight to keep the Cats back within 5.
Drake is looking real good for that Calvin Rocket Player of the Week.
Hart near side, picked up by Giannetto in the corner. Down to Jones. Weatherly hits the deck and a charge on Jones.
If I were a Waterloo East fan, I would be doing what they are, but I can also see why they called it a charge. Braden was able to slide in.
First foul of the night on Jones, I believe. They are not putting it up on the scoreboard. I thought he had one before.
I think that's his second.
Yeah, it should be his second. Giannetto now on the right wing. Up to Brooks at the top of the key. Fadeaway jumper. That's good. Inside the paint as he gets it to fall from about 10 foot out. And Brooks now with 7 points for the Cats. Back within 2 with 5 minutes in the third quarter to go.
A lot of people don't know Trey Brooks' name outside of Marshalltown, but he is a player.
Montgomery swings to Bradford Gates. Gates drives baseline. Brooks is going to pick up a foul. That will be his first of the night. Third team foul here in the second half. Inbounds. Back to Bradford Gates, who is the inbound man. He spins, and a travel's going to be called. Woo. Head coach Brent Carmichael not in love with it.
I like it because of who I root for, but that it looked pretty clean.
It did. He put on a spin move on Brooks. Back to the Cats, looking to tie or take the lead here in the third quarter. On the right side of your radio dial and on the right side of your TV screen here on KFJB-TV. Capeyu. Left wing, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Giannetto gets the pass. 3, his third of the night. Giannetto with 9, and it gives the Cats the lead back, 33-32.
Talking about some big heart Bobcat. They may not be big inside, but they are playing big tonight. Huge job. Offensive foul. Bobcats get the ball back.
Yeah, Montgomery out of control. We say that so much about Montgomery. He's a heart hustle guy, but he's also an out of control kind of guy. The senior at 6'4" picks up his first foul of the night.
He's heart hustle, muscle, skill, and some flailing, which happens to the best. So he's been really good at points tonight for Waterloo East.
But don't forget the real true heart hustle and muscle is Braden Weatherly.
Yes, there is no other. They're all just replicas.
Brooks drives baseline, spins around, shot put up right block. It's no good. Hit on the arm by Quentin Hart. And Brooks is going to head to the line for the Cats. That's the third on Hart tonight.
Yeah, Coach Muhammad for the girls is still coaching there in the crowd, just telling Quentin to stay straight up.
He is over there. He's intense.
Yeah.
And a technical foul is going to be issued on Waterloo East.
All right. And Drake Capeyu.
I'm not sure who that is on. I think it was Dejan Rambus. They pointed. I'm not sure if it's on the bench or if it's on Rambus.
I think it's on the bench. I think it's going to be on Coach.
Oh, Brooks misses on the first free throw. 2 free throws to come for Brooks here on the Tech.
Well, he's going to get the shooting foul first,
Correct,
and then it'll be the Tech free throws. Bobcats should have 4 free throws.
Tech free throws right now with nobody else at the line. So, and now will come the
Well, now it's the Tech
shooting.
Free throw. Those were the shoot because the Bobcats will get the ball as well.
Yeah.
And the only reason I knew they weren't the Tech is because I didn't know why Drake wouldn't be shooting them.
Drake Capeyu at the line for the 2 technical fouls. So the Bobcats now 35-32 with the lead after Brooks made 1 of his 2, and Capeyu makes 1 of 2 as well. That's
hot dang.
That's 2 points off the board. Could be a 5-point lead right now, but it will remain a 3-point lead.
Yeah,
but with the ball,
Drake's been a little bit hit or miss from the free throw line, which is quite odd in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, near 90% earlier this year and last year as well, but he is taking a hit on that free throw shooting percentage as the season has gone along here. Brooks down to the right block. Sarin not ready. Didn't have his hands up in time for the pass from Brooks, and it will be a turnover on the Cats.
If you're going to drop to the hoop, you've got to have your hands up. Trey put it right on the money.
3.5 minutes to go. Third quarter, a timeout on the floor with 3:27, 35-32. Bobcats leading by 3 at Waterloo East on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Montgomery gets a putback off of a Jones miss out of the timeout. It's back to a 1-point game. Welcome back. Third quarter action from Waterloo East High School. Weir McGraw court. I'm Brandon Lewis. Dylan Doze alongside me. Brooks, right wing, gets the basketball. Turnaround. Montgomery from behind. Now feedback to Capeyu. Capeyu spin around. Ball knocked out of his hands. Gathers it back in, and Brooks now has it with 10 on the shot clock. Brooks picks it up, takes the shot. A foul's going to be called, and it's going to come in on Rambus.
No matter how much you say you were straight up, does not mean you were straight up. He came in.
They're a little lean.
Yeah, he came in to Trey did a great job of getting him off balance.
Brooks leans for the first one of the free throw. And he gets it to go. Back up by 2, 36-34. Second one is good for Brooks. And 2 big free throws. He's 3 of 4 at the line here in the second half.
Yeah, 4 out of 6 for the game. Big free throws for the Bobcats. Cannot question their heart tonight.
10 for Brooks tonight, but in transition, it is Bradford Gates beating the Bobcats back. Bobcats got to get their head around and look for that down-court play. Back to a 1-point game Bobcats up, approaching the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. Brooks drives, pulls it back as he passes left wing to Capeyu. Sarin sets a screen, rolls off of it, nothing doing right there. Jones guarding way up high on Capeyu. Acts like he's going to pull up. He steps through 2 defenders. Huge play. Drake Capeyu, 39-36. Bobcats up by 3 as head coach Michael Apple claps on for his Cats.
That was some old man game with Sizzle. He doesn't look fast, but he was quick to the rack and able to lay it in for 2.
Montgomery up high, guarded by Weatherly. Weatherly got a piece of it and a charge. Or excuse me, not a charge, but they're going to count the bucket. The way he did that, he made it look like it was a charge, but it's going to be a bucket counted for Montgomery, and he'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play. I don't know. Weatherly, it didn't look like he got him, but he might have high-fived him. As you look at the play back on the other end with Capeyu and that bucket that he scored. Just a nice offensive play, but 1:39 to go in the third quarter. It's 39-38. And the free throw comes up short. Giannetto rebounds it at the free throw stripe. Montgomery is 0 for 4 at the line tonight. That's huge.
Yeah.
Those points would have East up right now, but the Cats lead it by 1. Giannetto, left wing, gets a screen from Rogelio Sarin. Now over to Brooks, right wing. Montgomery in his face, gets a screen from Eisenbarth. Jones knocked the basketball away.
Oh, that's a bad call.
And Brooks will be saved. I think they're trying to say it was off of Brooks's foot.
It was. I am pretty, at least from my perspective, I think East has some good gripe there.
Yeah, Montgomery is really trying to talk with the official here. East has already been teed up once. I think they might as well just play the game at this point. Right high post jumpers off the iron, no good. Bradford Gates with the rebound with 1 minute to go in the third quarter. East looking to take the lead back on this possession right here as walking into the front court is Bradford Gates. He's beckoning his teammates to move. Bradford Gates inside against Brooks, puts it up, kind of leans and hesitates at the left block, and it's good for 2 for Bradford Gates, who has 10 in the game now.
Yeah, East regaining the lead. Bobcats 25 on the shot clock.
37 on the game clock, so about a 6-7 second difference between the two here. Brooks inside, almost loses it, gathers it back. Jones spots it from behind. Around the perimeter, good ball movement. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Brooks will take it. Laser 3 is no good. Quick draw on the 3 there. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Back down the other end. Eisenbarth not in good defensive position. Montgomery steps around him for 2. 3-point game. 2 seconds. Step back. Brooks, too late. Yeah, too late. Too late. They're not happy, but
it was too late.
It was way too late. Too many passes, too late. Got to have a little more presence. 42-39. We head to the fourth quarter on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Dalen Houston. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
42-39. We begin the fourth quarter with a scoreboard update, which is all brought to you here tonight by Central State Bank. Central State Bank. Discover what they can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines.
Des Moines Lincoln got him in Roosevelt 59-57. Baxter beat Collins Maxwell 90-40. East Marshall destroyed AGWSR 70-32, and again West Marshall lost a close one to Sadell 53-49.
Bobcat defense kind of faltering on them in that third quarter. They hang tight though. They had the lead by, 5?
Yeah. This is where they went into that dead doldrums in that first half right around the end of the first quarter. Do so the same at the end of the third.
Bradford Gates has it ripped away from him by the Bobcats. Here goes Giannetto. They try to trap him before he gets to the midcourt stripe. Eisenbarth has it over to Capello. Wide open Weatherly. 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Jones climbs the ladder. Beats out Rogelio Sarin for the rebound. Here comes Jones. Train chugging down to the other end. And a little out of control by Jones, but I think Capello is going to pick up a foul. And if so, his second of the night. And it will be his second.
Yeah, just north of East High School is the Train, and right on the court is the Train called Kewan Jones.
Kewan Jones, turnaround jumper inside. It's good for 2. Jones, his first bucket of the second half. If you don't think Capello's done a good job on him,
yeah,
I don't know what game you're watching. He's got 8 points, but he normally averages near 19, and Capello's just been sensational on the defensive end. Oh, good backdoor pass to Eisenbarth. Gets the defender off his feet. Montgomery, though, fights back, blocks the shot. 14 on the shot clock as it does not reset. Giannetto thought about the 3, goes in, left high post jumper's good.
That's the part of Carter's game that's really grown since Christmas. He's getting into the lane, able to get separation and put it down from about 12, 15 feet.
It's a 3-point affair at Waterloo East High School with 6:40 and counting. And East will throw it away. Bradford Gates was looking for Montgomery. He was posting up at the left high post, but it's a turnover, and it's back to the Bobcats as they look to tie on this possession.
And one of the hidden coaching things with a very short bench, Trey Brooks just coming back in. He got the break at the quarter and a minute and a half. Bobcats were able to hold the lead or hold the deficit to 3 points.
Brooks with 10. Giannetto in the game. He has 11. Capello thought he was going to open for a 3, and a hand check is going to be called on Bradford Gates.
I understand the frustration in a tight game, but yeah, you cannot put both hands on a defender dribbling the basketball.
6:24 in the fourth quarter. Eisenbarth can't handle the inbounds. Jones the other way. Weatherly commits the foul. Count the bucket. It's good. Eisenbarth, it was a low pass, but I think he tried to rush it too much, and Jones put a pressure on him, and Weatherly hustled back in transition, trying to make something of it.
Yeah, and that's
could not get a
Braden's
piece of it.
Foul.
Kewan Jones makes the free throw. 11 in the game now for Kewan Jones. Timeout Bobcats. 47-41, 6-point game. 6:10 in the fourth quarter on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Hey Bobcat Nation, it's Corey Smith, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
6:10 to go in this one. In an Iowa Alliance North Conference matchup in Waterloo East at Weir-McGraw Court. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. 6-point game. Bobcats take the timeout there behind head coach Michael Apple to have the basketball. What do you want to see on this offensive set? Needing a bucket right now.
I want the ball in Trey Brooks' hands to be able to get into the paint, and I'm looking at shooters. Where's Drake at? Where is Jackson at? Where is Carter at?
Where is Dylan?
I'm up here with you, Brandon Lewis. No place I'd rather be.
I'd rather be in the rafters, maybe a little higher next time. I don't know.
we can get up there.
Capello will inbound into the backcourt to Giannetto as Jones picks him up and then gives him a little bit of space to work with. Brooks, defenders slide off of him. He charges into the paint, now kicks it out. Eisenbarth left wing. Back to Brooks, top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 7. Giannetto. 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. And Easton's up with it. Bradford Gates with the rebound. Giannetta will pick him up as he gets into the front court. Angles to the near side wing. Up to Jones, top of the key, fakes a shot. Pushing and bumping on Capeyu. Goes in. Bucket's good. That's tough. That is tough to stop right there. He's just bumping and moving and shaking.
One thing I will say, Kewan Jones last year down at Marshalltown, when it became late in the game, he settled for threes. Tonight in the fourth quarter, he's taken it to the rack.
Kewan Jones, three-point play, converts on it. 9-point game. What happened?
Rambis got called for the foul. What happened is Trey picked up the ball, and no Bobcat came to get the ball.
So he just had to pass it in. I looked up court, and then I realized I looked back. There was nobody else to help.
And they called a foul, so that will now put Carter at the line. Trey with a really ill-advised. With 3 timeouts left, you take the timeout there.
Dejan Rambis is doing a lot of talking.
Yeah.
And he's picked up his third. I believe that technical foul earlier was on him. Because he didn't have a foul, and all of a sudden he had 2.
Well, and as demonstrative as he's been tonight, that is not outside of the question.
Giannetto hits on the first free throw. Second one to come, and it's good this time.
Yeah,
Bobcats are in the bonus now. 17 fouls on each team.
One thing looking as this game gets going is East does not shoot the ball well from the free throw line. Sans Kewan Jones, who just has a really beautiful touch. The Bobcats are going to have to play better defense off the bounce.
Bradford Gates inside, misses shot. Montgomery get the rebound, tosses one up, out of control. Thank you for not rewarding an out-of-control play.
Yep.
7-point game. Brooks takes it inside, feeds out Rogelio Serra and can't get it. Back of the iron, Capeyu rebound, feeds to Giannetta, wide open 3, left wing. Oh, it's strong and out of bounds.
Great set and great find by Drake.
Yeah.
Just couldn't knock it down. That was a big one.
Almost too wide open.
Yeah. There was nobody on that side of the court.
No, not at all. Not at all. 7-point game with 4:37 and counting. Fourth quarter.
Oh, offensive foul.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Montgomery. A little out of control with that arm bar.
Yeah, he threw that arm out.
I'm just getting the feeling that Waterloo East thinks they never foul. Are you getting that feeling here tonight?
I get the feeling that maybe the worst enemy for East might be East.
And I think that's why they're 5-6.
I do too, because
I mentioned that to Coach, and he was a little hesitant to back up that idea in the pregame. But I just feel like I've watched them a little bit, and I saw them last year. They are their own worst enemy.
Yeah, because there's a ton of talent on this team.
There is, and they're very deep.
Yes.
This should be an 8-3 team like the Bobcats, you know. Giannetto, top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Capeyu now gets it over to Brooks, near side corner. Back to Capeyu. Capeyu's going to drive in with 5. Gets the defenders off their feet. Feeds it back to Brooks. Brooks takes the shot. He is fouled. He is going to the free throw line as Bradford Gates picks up his 4th foul of the night.
And that has really been East plays great defense for 32 seconds and then just a little too aggressive there at the end.
9 team fouls on Waterloo East. And again, Bradford Gates with his 4th foul of the night. It is a shooting foul, so 2 free throws for Brooks. And the first one is good. Gets it back to a 6-point game. This one to cut it to a 5-point game.
Bobcats just hanging around.
They're in striking distance, that's for sure. And we can't get it to a 5-point game as Brooks misses the second free throw. It is no good. So a 6-point game, 2-possession game for the Cats, and a timeout for the Trojans. We'll take it with them. Cats are down by 6 on the road in the Iowa Lions Conference on a Friday showcase here on KFJB-TV.
equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
The Bobcat Nation, this is Jackson Eisenbarth, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
50-44, 3:51 to go in this one. Dalen Houston out tonight. A big piece for the Marshalltown Bobcats, of course, on the bench here tonight. 13.9 points per game. 12th in the state of Iowa in Class 4A with rebounds at 8.3 points, 8.3 rebounds per game. So a big pivotal piece, but the Cats are fighting hard here tonight.
A block by Eisenbarth. Great help defense.
Giannetto down court for Brooks. Brooks right wing. Crossover on Rambis. Rambis kind of checking him. Turnaround. Rambis going to pick up the foul.
Rambis is now talking to coaches. Yeah. That needs to be a technical foul.
Yeah, it does. He's talking to the fans over here, actually. I don't think he was talking to the coaches.
It looked like the way he was pointing, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I think he was talking with the student section down here. The official was getting close. He started to put his hands up.
And as you look at the other official now talking to him, Rambis fouled Trey going to the rack at the first time. It wasn't called.
Brooks misses on the free throw.
Leaving points out there.
Well, now Brent Carmichael's going to get into it with the officials. Things are getting heated with 3:33 to go in the fourth quarter. I'm trying to see what's going on both sides here. Waterloo East coaches are talking it out. Michael Apple seems fairly cool, calm, and collected right now, oddly enough.
It's
the silent ones you worry about. Bradford Gates inside spin move, loses the basketball. Giannetto.
That was a great
got
take.
A piece of it, yeah, and good take right there for Bradford Gates for two. 52-45. Approaching the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Inside Waterloo East High School. Giannetto left wing. Over to Weatherly. Jones pokes it away from Weatherly. Gets it to Giannetto now. 15 on the shot clock. Brooks tries to pass it in. It's deflected by Montgomery. It will stay with the Cats on the right side. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Bobcats have done a good job of getting nice shots off of the inbounds. Either something funneling right in front of the hoop.
Capello inbounds, gets it, puts it up. It's good for two.
Like that.
That's a beautiful inbounds play right there. Just a couple foot out. Capello, an easy high percentage shot right there. 5-point game.
2.5 to go. Bobcats have to lock in defensively as Montgomery. Yep.
Charge. Montgomery will pick up his second of the night.
Yeah, Montgomery, it seems he was looking for somebody to move. He's talking to Sharkey quite a bit.
All right, here we go. Third foul of the night right there on Jameel Montgomery. 10-team foul. That was offensively, so no free throws for the Bobcats. Left block down low, Capello. Nice hesitation move, back out top. He was trying to go for Weatherly, but picked off by Bradford Gates. He has it bounced out of the hands as Weatherly was able to get a piece of that. That's a good one. Slow that play down right there, as it will remain with Waterloo East with 2:11 to go in the game. But still that 5-point margin between these two teams, still within striking distance, and a full timeout's going to be taken. We'll take it with them. 2:11 to go in this one. Things just get excited at Waterloo East on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Drake Capello, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Coming up after the game tonight, it's the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. We'll talk to head coach Michael Apple, all brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services. Really looking forward to what Coach has to say about this one, because his team, short man, but they are giving all effort here tonight off a short bench with only 2 guys coming off the bench here tonight for him.
Yeah, Drake has been fantastic both sides of the court. He has 15 points for the Bobcats, has done a really nice job on Kewan Jones. Bobcats are within fighting distance, but got to get a stop here with 2:11 to go.
Jackson Bowie not playing here tonight. He's obviously suiting up again, but he might be back within the next week or two as the Bobcats get a turnover on the inbounds play, but it's just out of bounds. Brooks touches it last. Yeah, that was almost a big turnover right there, but back to Bowie. We could see Jackson Bowie, so that would be much needed help inside for rebounding and things of that nature to get him back, the senior.
Yeah, and traditionally Bowie's also been a pretty good shooter as well, coming with that 6'3" frame. Great job by Jones.
Yeah, that's just a great play. Bradford Gates finds Kewan Jones on the inbound. Back to a 7-point lead. 2 minutes to go at Waterloo East High School. Giannetto over the timeline, gives to Brooks. Bump by Montgomery. Brooks spins around, beats Jones. Count the bucket! Yeah, it's good for 2, and Brooks going to line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, Trey faked going handoff, spun on Montgomery, took it to the rack, and Jones was there, fouled him, but Brooks strong enough to get it off the glass for 2.
Brooks 18 points, 2 rebounds, 4-4 at the line the other night against Hoover. Misses on the free throw here, but got the 2. It's a 5-point game, 1:45 to go.
Man alive, you'd love to see those free throws.
Jones baseline jumper guarded by Capello, and the foul's going to be called. Jones rose up. Am I missing it? Am I blocked out right there? Did Capello maybe bump him?
He bumped him on the bounce.
Okay.
You can see Drake has carried a heavy load here tonight, and he seems to be wearing down a little bit.
Jones, 2 free throws on the shooting foul, makes the front half of the 2. 17 for Jones tonight.
He's going to get his average, and he had to work for every single ounce of those tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. He'll get his average late as he hits 18 right there. 18.8 is his average per game. Brooks over the midcourt stripe, down to the right block. He'll go against Montgomery guarding, misses the shot. Montgomery boxes him out, and the shot won't go for Brooks. 7-point game, 1:20 and counting. Fourth quarter, timeout going to be called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. 1:20 to go in this one. 7-point game as East has the lead against your Bobcats on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Rogelio Soren, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Dylan and I usually, if we win, we get ice cream. Well, I used to get ice cream before I went paleo, but
I stopped getting ice cream as well.
Yeah, we deserve some sort of treat after tonight. I mean, it's 9:30. We went through a marathon of a girls' game. We didn't get started with this one until about 8:15, so.
Yeah, I'm down with what you come up with.
Snacks
something.
for everyone.
Snacks all around.
Poncheros for everyone.
That's right. Oh,
burrito bowls for everyone.
That's about the only thing I miss about being in the CIML.
That is for sure. Chipotle is easier access in Des Moines. All right, here we go. Waterloo East with the basketball. 7-point lead out of the timeout. Brooks is going to foul. as he'll pick up his second foul of the night. That will send Bradford Gates to the line for the 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul on the Cats here in the second half. They're going to look to extend this game down by 7. Hope that Bradford Gates and Waterloo East don't make their free throws. Bradford Gates, 48% free throw shooter coming in. And wouldn't you know it, he makes the first one. Seems like every time we come in this season, they're awful at shooting free throws. Yep.
Not today.
Not today.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a 9-point game.
And that stroke looks better than 48%, too.
Tonight.
Yes. Well, even the rotation and the form looks better than 48%.
Rotation. Giannetto for 3. And he'll come up. An air ball for Giannetto. Jones gets the rebound, and Eisenbarth's going to commit the foul, his 4th of the night. Got a 9-point game, 56 seconds to go. Not trending in the right direction late in this one.
No, not at all. Bobcats just kind of wore down a little bit. Trey Brooks, his first week back after the knee tweak, and he's had to play a ton of minutes. Drake Capeyu hasn't been off the court tonight.
Dejan Sharkey misses the first of 2 free throws. Cats are both teams are in the bonus from here on out. No good on either one for Sharkey. Up of Montgomery, out of bounds. Back to the Cats as Montgomery snuck in there for the rebound.
Bobcats are going to have to make threes. This analyst job isn't too difficult. When you're down 9 with a minute, make threes.
Brooks loses the handle on the basketball, gets it back. 48 seconds to go. Drives in. Right side, Jones bumps him off. Brooks hits the deck. And Jones tries to go. Montgomery, they dunk. Is there going to be
and the foul.
a technical on Montgomery? But a foul's going to be called on Eisenbarth, I think. And Montgomery is going to come over and give Dalen Houston a handshake.
Yeah, so what's going to happen on there, it's going to be an and one. He put it right on his head. That was incredible. Then it's going to be a technical on Montgomery.
Was it mostly just hanging on the rim, I believe?
Yeah, and I think some of it is the
celebration afterwards.
The celebration.
And I think Montgomery's been.
But he did a line. Like I thought it was sweet.
We'll roll it back here on KFJB-TV. Yeah, Eisenbarth's going to pick up the foul, and then he hung on the rim. I think that's where the T comes from.
And I think he was taunting Eisenbarth after he dunked it on him. This is where I know the Bobcats are frustrated in the sense you have the big Ames game, you have the big East game, and we haven't been able to go with all our hosses all at once. We're playing a man down.
Loss of a hoss.
Yep.
The story of Dylan Does.
That's right. Man.
Yeah, not our night, bro. Not our night.
No, it is not. This has been a tough week for the Bobcats.
Capeyu misses the first of 2 free throws and does get the second one to go. 11-point game, Bobcat basketball after the technical foul, 61-50. Ball at midcourt. Timeout going to be called by head coach Michael Apple. We'll keep it here. Yeah. Coming up after the game, we will let you know what's going on next week. We'll also get you our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Week this week, which 3 games in 1 week. Earn your paycheck this week.
Yeah, Bobcat
free pizza.
Live. Bobcat Live. We had that. We had.
Well, I was talking about the players, but we've had one heck of a week too.
That's right. Well, and you throw in a middle school band concert.
Yeah.
That's but yes, the players.
Big fan of the jazz band, 6th grade. They're good.
Yeah, your stepson Deegan was he was tearing it apart on the drum set. They sounded real good.
11-point affair here at Waterloo East High School. Bobcats down Timeout taken there for the Cats as they still have another timeout remaining. But, going to come out on the losing end here tonight with just 34 seconds to go in this one. But it's one of those games where it just, despite being down players, exceptional effort here tonight. Capello drives into the paint, makes the bucket. It is 61-52 and a timeout after the made bucket with 27 seconds to go here. And a timeout for head coach Michael Apple. A good timeout taken there for the Cats.
Yeah.
One more remaining for the Bobcats.
You cannot fault the effort tonight from the Bobcats. And actually, for the most part, you can't fault the execution. That really came down. I thought
first
even
half they had so many good looks and they just popped out. And
and coming into that third quarter there, we'll build the lead. And it's so weird because we've been so good from the line. Where this game really fell apart was not being able to make free throws when they counted. We had that opportunity to take it from a 3-point really to a 7-point lead with that technical and foul and one.
That was
and
a
we got
big
two
moment.
we got 2 out of 4 from the line there, and then we've missed
3 alone here in the fourth quarter.
We
missed 3.
We have 4 misses from the free throw line in the fourth quarter.
Bradford Gates inbounds, bumped Weatherly up court as Sharkey got it. And that will send him to the line for 2 free throws. Weatherly, I believe that's his 5th of the night, and he'll be done. As Weatherly will finish the night with 4 points.
You always wonder how teams are going to respond. Somebody, a big scorer, leaves the team. Then you have Dalen in a walking boot. You're going into a good Waterloo East team. How are you going to respond? I'll tell you, I'm very proud of the way the Cats responded. We know Dalen's coming back. So at some level, you hate the loss, but you do feel like you understand you got some dudes on your team that are willing to fight.
Sharkey will make the free throw. That's his first free throw made of the night. He goes 1 of 2 right there. Giannetto 3, far side corner, gets that one to go. And it is 62-55, 7-point game. And a timeout, again, the final one taken by the Bobcats.
Yeah, you're just trying to extend the game, be able to set up presses. Is it a long shot? Sure is. But Waterloo East is not – it's not Steph Curry shooting free throws for them. Bobcats have some three-point shooters. You just want to make this game last as long as possible. It's only an hour and 7 minutes to home from here. I drive this twice a day. I
was going to say, I don't want this to go as long as possible. I mean,
it's a nice, easy drive home.
Talk for yourself. Inbounds, down court to Montgomery. Lose the basketball out of bounds. He was more worried about dunking it than anything.
Yeah, you make a 3 here. It's smart by East to press.
Smith inbounds. He'll take it up court himself. Gets trapped, lose the basketball. That'll be a turnover, and that'll do it. Yeah, Smith should have passed it there a little bit earlier. 62-55, the final score here tonight. As the Bobcats come up short on the road and drop to 8-4. Waterloo East is now 6-6. We had a locker room report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors. Next, right here on KFJB and KFJB.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education. A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
McGregor McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reaction. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome into the Locker Room Report here on KFJB and KFJB-TV. As Jeff Brooks, our producer, back at the KFJB studios. On-site producer Zach Telmish here tonight. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. As 62-55, the final score here tonight. Bobcats gave great effort here tonight, but come up on the short end. And, you know, all you can say is the effort. They were undermanned here tonight, but they gave about the best effort you could probably expect here tonight.
Yeah, the only way they were going to win tonight was the effort that they gave and a couple more threes dropping and making their free throws. But that was a winning effort tonight. Very proud of the Bobcats and the tenacity they brought. Drake Capello, I want to highlight him immediately. He was great on both ends of the court.
Yeah, he finishes with 18 tonight and did an awesome job on Kewan Jones tonight to really limit Kewan Jones to having a bigger night than he could have, as Kewan Jones finishes with 19 here tonight, as 18 for Bradford Gates, and Jamal Montgomery also had a really good game here tonight for Waterloo East Trojans. We continue with the Locker Room Report from East High School next, right here on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown with their 2 full-swing simulators. Anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at their indoor golf simulators with 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Wandering Creek has numerous indoor golf tournaments this winter, so check their website for dates and details at wanderingcreekgolf.com. You can also save with special discounts for online bookings. Make a full day of it with golf, food, and your favorite beverage at Wandering Creek Golf Club.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity top? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown. Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
Welcome back into the locker room report as you take a look at the now turned off scoreboard. 62-55, the final score. Cats drop by 7. It's time for our Player of the Week, which is all brought to you by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill. Of course, each week they are awarding a free pizza to the Bobcat Player of the Week. Dylan, our Player of the Week this week.
After 5 threes Monday night, 18 points tonight, great defense. It goes to senior guard Drake Capeyu.
I'll
really
raise you
fantastic.
one. Tremendous defense tonight.
Tremendous.
That is our Player of the Week. It is Drake Capeyu, senior guard for the Marshalltown Bobcats. 18 points tonight as he did a tremendous job on Kewan Jones out there defensively. That is our Player of the Week. Again, all brought to you by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill in Marshalltown. They're open for dine-in or to-go. Visit them pre- or post-game. This is the Locker Room Report right here on KFJB and KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sauteed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report right here on Three guys looking about as awkward as we can here tonight. Welcome back in the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. And our post-game chat with head coach Michael Apple, all brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services. Coach, I know you guys short-manned here tonight, but I don't know if you could ask for much better effort out of your guys here tonight. The job that Drake Capeyu did on Kewan Jones was phenomenal, and then he poured in 18 points on the offensive side.
You know, he always gets tasked with the best player, and sometimes it comes in all shapes and sizes. So, you know, good job by Drake. You know, defensive-wise, I thought overall our guys just played hard again tonight.
Yeah.
Good effort. Had a lot of different lineups we haven't usually had out there this year. So that's a tough thing to do. What we're going through right now, this stretch, is a hard thing to do. So we just got to keep battling through this adversity, keep buying in, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, you know, and the thing that Dylan and I talked about one time, too, is that it seems like right now everybody's kind of either accepted or they know their role and what their job to do is. Do you feel that way too as a coach?
Yeah, I think guys are starting to understand what we need from them and what makes our team successful. And that's the thing. If you want to play, know your role, play hard, and do what it takes for us to win.
One of the things we saw a lot with is when the shot clock would go down, get the ball in Trey's hands. Trey is now able to get in the lane against everybody and then line up shooters out there. What can you talk about the maturation or that step up since he's returned from injury to what he's doing right now?
Well, he's seeing the floor a lot better. He's understanding when he can drive it, when he has a mismatch. He's making some really good plays at the rim. And that's huge for us when he's able to create like that and get opportunities to score it. Or, if the defense sucks in, there's options for other guys.
And when you know that you're going to go to a short bench and a guard heavy, often when you're guard heavy you may extend defense, but then when you don't have a bench, what were some of the things that you were weighing pros and cons in getting ready for this Waterloo East game?
Yeah, it was just, obviously we knew we were going to play some guys that haven't played a lot of minutes. So, that obviously is something that you look at. We thought without Dalen in there, we could try and utilize Drake and post him up a little bit more and have him score it down there a little bit. And we just understood it was kind of going to be coming from Drake or Trey, being able to create and try and score it for us on the offense.
A game like this, I know you mentioned fighting through adversity, maybe in the stretch. You were without Trayshawn Brooks a couple weeks ago with his injury, and now he's back, and now Dalen Houston, that kind of thing. And so how much better do you think games like this and this kind of week helps your team long term?
It's going to help us. We're playing a lot of different lineups and doing a lot of different things, and the more guys we can play and the more they get comfortable and grow with their confidence, the better it's going to be for us in the long run.
Coach, 2 days off, and then you're right back to it on Monday night at home in against Fort Dodge in a makeup game. We're looking forward to that one. We'll let you get some rest over the weekend, all right?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right, that is head coach Michael Apple in our post-game chat. All brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services, your certified diesel mechanics in Laurel. This is the Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Back in on the Friday Showcase here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. Now time for a scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank.
Yeah, we've got some big games and a little bit of some upsets. Grundy Center's great team, and they were able to take on Gladbrook-Rhinebeck, beat them by a half dozen, 58-52. Ankeny took down Waukee, 56-51. BCLUW took care of North Tama, 53-45. Waukee Northwest 58, Johnson 46. Ames no problem with Mason City, 65-37. Lincoln took out Roosevelt, 59-57. Baxter took care of Collins Maxwell, 90-40. Wow. East Marshall, the Mustangs,
they got a win tonight.
They got a big win, 70-32 over AGWSR. And then West Marshall lost to Sadell, 53-49. Sorry, Brooksy.
Yes, that is our Central State Bank scoreboard update here tonight. Well, coming up on Monday, it is a big matchup on Monday inside the Roundhouse as Fort Dodge is welcome in. It is a doubleheader, girls-boys, as we will begin things at 6 o'clock from the Roundhouse. 6:15 is tip-off. For Dylan Doze, I'm Brandon Lewis. Have a great rest of your Friday night. We'll talk to you Monday. Thanks to our producer on site, Zach Tilmish, our producer at the KFJB studios. Back there in Jeff Brooks, as well as Keith Stewart and Jesse DeMeyer on camera work. You've been watching Bobcat basketball right here on your home for the Cats for 100 years, KFJB and KFJB-TV.
Today's game was brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Pence Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee.